Real. Third Perspective Podcast. The Third Perspective.
Too many hunters here. There they go. Too many hunters. Too
I don't know about this.
You don't.
Two soul brothers.
Real don't know about it. You don't know nothing about it. Of course, time.
With them pretty styles. All that with them latest styles. Hip-shaking, breath-taking, devastating and fascinating. They gathering here for far and near to get on down in this atmosphere. Oh, it's jiggling, baby. It's jiggling, baby. You said there's a big Jim.
You get a car.
You pay attention.
You get a car.
You gonna do a big Jim, but she gotta go.
You get a car.
One more time. Let's see Ho. My man hometown.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes, indeed.
What? 11,156 downplays on our podcast.
University
Appreciate it a whole lot. Coming up on our 2-year anniversary. What it do? YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. This is DC Underground. Just be quiet. Let you go listen to this. She don't move a lot.
Oh, shake what your mama gave you, mama. Shake what your mama gave you. Hey, you know what it's gonna get you. Just shake what your mama
Gave you. Just shake what your mama
You
gave
know
you.
what it's gonna get you.
Real don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? Before it's time. You know what I'm saying? That. Shouts out to everybody, Southeast DC, Northeast DC. We appreciate you a whole lot. Bowie, Landover. Appreciate you a whole lot for downloading the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Down. Canada, Australia, Tennessee to Pennsylvania. We appreciate it a whole lot.
They got up
Woo!
out of there to bring 100 back
Y'all
to
don't
it.
understand what this is. You know what I'm saying? That.
That's why they got dirty hoes. Yeah. He's a pro.
Woo!
He put all them hoes on. Yeah. Let's see Jose and Pat, the big man.
We lost. You know what I'm saying? You know how you mean? Lose, you stop feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like it's raining. So I gotta crank this to go-go. You know what I'm saying? That's when I lose in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That.
Yes.
Hold up. No, Jay, I think Jay won.
5 weeks.
Yes.
5 weeks. Take a week vacation.
Woo!
Week vacation.
Week up.
Meanwhile, almost the whole division lost.
He said, meanwhile. Meanwhile, it is I. You're tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, PC's own, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the left and right of me, as usual, our podcast partners, Radical Real, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, everybody know I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive. Happy, healthy, and free for me. And don't forget those Tubmans, bro. What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's been going on with y'all weekend, player? Talk to me. What's going on with y'all? Talk to me. What's going on, Jay?
Yeah, I had a nice weekend. Had a birthday party with my daughter.
That's what's up.
You know, she did a little something with her. Saturday, last night, we went to the Hunter House. Hunter House was pretty fun.
Haunted house.
Yeah.
Man, I know they got them joints for kids, but they still got the one. What you went into?
This is John and Laurel.
Would it scare a grown up?
Yeah, it would.
Oh, for real?
You just saw it.
Nigga said he saw.
I just walked through the junk like
I ain't gonna lie.
Matter of fact, I'm one of those people that would go to a haunted house with you and help them scare you.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Even though you grown, you know things about to happen. It's still scary. It's still shocking. No, act like you don't be scared.
Jump scared. So you gonna jump scared.
I don't know.
That's
That's
all
what I'm
it is,
trying to figure out
jump
where
scare.
you go.
Jump
What kind of joint you went to? Will you go in there? It's dark inside. You walk
Yeah,
in.
it's dark inside.
All right,
They got these
all right.
lights and shit in there.
Take us from the time you get your ticket, right, and then the time you walk to the end of this bitch.
Well, first of all, when you stand in line, they entertain you while you stand in line.
Huh?
Cause Dad had the motherfuckers come out with chainsaw and shit.
That supposed to scare you?
Nah, they don't scare.
Oh.
They scare little kids though.
Oh, I got you. I
Them
got you.
motherfucking kids be all ass.
I got you, man.
Them kids be all ass.
So you get in line, right?
Yeah.
Once you go in, right, the first thing you want, what you gotta have some your face, your hands, gloves. What you gotta do?
You go in there.
It's just normal. Just walk in.
You walk.
All right.
Well, nah. The Maryland jump. You gotta have your mask on.
I'm talking besides that. Just you had to have something for the to go in this thing. To have gloves on or something. You gotta have something for this.
Nah.
All right, go ahead.
You just walk right up in the jump. Few at a time. You go in there. It's long as shit though. The jump was probably like a mile long. It's a long ass walk.
The fuck?
It's an old movie theater.
Okay, so you go in, it's like set up like a movie theater?
Yeah, it's an old movie theater. It actually was an old movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
So they turned it into a haunted house. They had these little jumps, like little fumes and shit in there, like little pictures. Now, anything you think about scary, they had the little Hitman sitting in the window. They had Chucky sitting there. They had the characters from fucking Twisted Metal on there. You know how they used to have the characters where they had the, especially Twisted Metal Black, because I remember half from there.
And you walk through, are you gonna tell me you wasn't scared of none of this stuff?
Nah.
Ain't none of this stuff make you say, oh shit.
One jump did.
All right, real. Don't do it real.
Now,
them joints make you do
it's
something somewhere in
one
there because there's something happening real fast.
Motherfucker, Chucky, you gonna like, oh, what's up?
Yeah, that too.
It's one joint where it had
When
like
they be having shit ringing on your neck or something.
they had, yeah.
You're like, nigga, what the fuck?
They-
That'd be some bullshit right there, Sliff.
Now the jump that got me was like we stood in the room, right? They had this little thing sitting in the middle. I was like, yeah, the cat gonna get up and jump out. So nah, it didn't do that. It did the opposite. What it did was the cat did move, but then it stopped, sat down. Then the lights turned off. Then the lights turned on, and then the big ass jump just jumped at you. Like
I got you.
they had the cat that disappeared, and then they turned the lights on. It was this big ass jump that just jumped out at you. I was like, oh shit, that shit got me. That was the only thing that got me.
Sure, I don't know. You was in the room, though.
Cause they cut the lights off.
Yeah, and you cut it back on.
Then
I
they
couldn't
cut it
understand
off.
that.
Then they cut it on, but they didn't cut it on like it stayed on. They got the little flashing joint on.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, this big ass shit just jumped at you. I was like, oh shit.
The last time I was on went to one of them joints, it wasn't like a whole house. Like it was it like a carnival like, but it was a haunted joint where you sit in the joint and they ride you through the joint. All right, when we was going through there, we were riding through and shit was just happening and shit. It's like when your mind, you grown, you're like, none of this shit supposed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so dark, and when shit just jump out at you, it's like you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. It ain't like you scared or no shit like that.
It's your reaction.
Yeah, it's like when a motherfucker you about to hit the corner real fast and it's real dark, all of a sudden something jump out, say, hey! You know what I'm saying? And you do like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do that, real. Stop, stop. Don't do it.
What you call it used to get me because I got the new game Resident Evil. That shit do that shit. Especially when you had the little the VR joint. My cousin had that joint.
Oh yeah.
He had the other.
You talking about the little glass?
Yeah, the VR joint, and motherfuckers just jump at you and shit. You got shooting.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you be scared of that when you're looking at that and you know That ain't real. You know you ain't walking through no shit like that. But you gonna jump, real.
It's your reaction.
Real still saying nah though. You tripping now, real.
I ain't jumped since I seen.
Why everybody when they put them glasses on, they act like they scared to walk and shit, and they just tripping and ducking and all this shit, and none of this shit they know is not happening, right?
Because they not aware of this room.
They know they sitting in the living room some motherfucking way. No, ain't none of that
And
shit.
I heard some people throw their controllers in. Bitch.
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, you got a big ass crack on your TV.
Niggas done thought they done jumped off a building and shit. They about to die with that bitch.
Next thing you know, you got a big ass crack on your damn screen, your TV.
You know what I'm saying? The table, coffee table broke down and shit. What's the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Relax. That's a fucking game, nigga.
Got grown ass men.
Fuck wrong with you. That's what's up, though. What
It
you
didn't
do?
get me though.
Gosh,
It got
you already told me yourself.
It got my daughter though. It got my daughter. It got me. Well, that part just got me. So I just walked through the junk. Ain't nothing, you know.
I mean, they can't overdo it. They don't want your kids pissing themselves.
Nah,
Yeah.
the way they was doing, them kids pissing on themselves.
Man, if I had owned a one of those joints, haunted house, I'm gonna make you piss, nigga. Grown ass men gonna piss coming in this joint. You gotta think of something that's gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, child support lady waiting on. Shit like that. That might scam.
He said, "Child support."
Ain't nothing like that gonna make it.
You crazy as shit. Only thing is that once they put it dark, then they can shock you with certain things.
I know what scares a regular nigga. If you nut into a female, that scares you and her. That shit scares both of
I
y'all.
don't know. Some of them be like, man, come into me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but that's for the grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So what you do, Dre? What you doing this weekend, player?
Shit, pumpkin patch. You know?
Pumpkin patch. So a man did the haunted house. Hold on. Is this time for the haunted house? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Next week.
next
Next week.
Pumpkin patch for sure.
Yeah.
So what you do? Pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Now I ain't been in a while, right?
Yeah, it was out in the boom.
So what we doing in that joint? Do they got food in there?
Yeah, they got vendor food. You know what? You bring your own little hot dog.
I think my son was like
S'mores,
like
all
8
that
years.
shit.
8 years ago now.
Sit in front of your little bonfire, you know. Throw some wood and a homo on it, you know. Throw a little gasoline.
Yeah, now.
You know, eat your hot dog, you know, make you a s'more. You know, go buy you some lemonade, go feed the pets. They had a slide. They had a apple toss, they had apple shoot jump. You fire apples and bust shit over the head. Hayride.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They got the long ass hayride take you to the pumpkin patch. A motherfucker long ass jump.
I used to hate that joint when they used to tie your hands. I mean, in the blindfold joint, you try to get the apples out the joint.
Yeah,
Y'all did that?
No, they ain't had that. They had the wheelbarrow jump.
What's that called?
When you get the kid get in there and somebody can push the jump and go around.
Oh yeah.
They had that. They had a whole bunch of shit up in there. You getting dirty and you gonna smell like smoke and fun.
They had a horse. I mean,
Yeah, they had that horse.
oh, they had horses out there?
Yeah, they had ponies, horses. Big ass bunny. I ain't never seen a bunny that big.
Don't do that. That's my family. Rap.
Nah. Dude was big as shit. He's big like Lucky Tricks dude.
You know?
It was fun. I estimated it. I got there, you know what I'm saying?
The pumpkin patch. Damn.
But yeah, it was out there. It was
Y'all
out
eat
there, out
pumpkin?
there.
Y'all eat pumpkin pie?
No, I don't know.
You eat pumpkin anything?
No.
What about the siege? I used to fuck them joints out while I was
Pumpkin
little,
seed,
you know. Put them joints in the oven with a whole bunch of salt on top of them
No, I
bitches.
can't.
Yeah, that's
What's that called?
pumpkin seed.
You ain't do that? Wait a minute.
We used to do that when I was young.
Yeah.
We used to put the salt on
All the salt on and then put it in the bottom of the joint, man. That joint be nice.
Okay.
Nice and toasty.
You
Yeah,
roast
homie,
it
you
for
shoot
about
to
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Pumpkin seeds up in the you ain't do that?
No.
Will you take it out the pumpkin?
No.
And then what we do with the pumpkin though?
Yeah,
All right, we took the shit out the
We took
pumpkin.
the shit out the pumpkin. rinsed
Sometimes
the
we
seeds
made the
out.
little eyes and all that shit.
Yeah.
But the seeds and all that, right? You used to keep those and put in the oven joint, put salt on top of them and shit, like you said. You ain't do that?
Nah.
Damn. I don't know if we was doing that as kids or everybody was doing that now. But Jay said he was doing it too. So.
Yeah, we did that when we was kids.
Yeah, we was doing that too. It tastes good though.
Nah.
It's like sunflower seed.
No.
But you'll crunch the whole joints.
No.
Like sunflower seed, not the sunflower. What's some joints you'll crunch?
Because you
eat
had
the
to
whole
roast them because they were soft.
Yeah.
You had to harden them up a little bit. And then
Pumpkin seeds. With the salt on them joints. Yeah, real. Yeah. Try that.
Also, I bought pumpkin in the car. So yeah, we got.
Huh?
You said pumpkin in the car.
No, we bought pumpkins to cars. You know
Oh.
how you like perhaps they put the eyes and all that.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah, we bought 2 of those.
Oh,
You
I need
put
to do
candle
that.
in it?
We cut the eye
how
out.
they gonna do it. Yeah, we got. They gonna design what they want to put on the face of.
And you make it a face on that joint, yeah.
I heard Venom. Somebody wanted Spider-Man. I'm not detailed. They're gonna be with this. But they got the 2 in the kit.
You gotta get the little kit.
Yeah, she got that jump from last year. Ain't going nowhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's next week activity.
And then you had the little paper. You put the paper in front of the jump.
Oh, we doing that at grandma's house. We ain't all that shit be in front of
Yeah, nah.
grandma's house. Where is that? You know, nice little area, everything spaced out.
That's what's up.
I done had a fun time, though. I ain't some cheese that much. To the end. Now today he started shitting and pissing himself, and he was like, he was done. He went raging demon out there.
No, yeah, it's time to go in, man.
He's
Shit
like,
biting out this motherfucker now. It's time to go.
He said,
And
all right.
feed me. You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay, feed me. That's all babies want to say. Feed me. That's it.
He's like, get this shit off my ass too. You know?
Yeah, that's a main. Yeah.
I like that shit on.
That's a main staple. Get this off of me and
He
feed me.
woke up out of sleep like, yo, I'm my shitty dog. I was like, that's why you woke up.
For sure.
Yeah, fine.
Change him,
That's
put back
what's
to sleep.
Nah, I ain't worried after that. After that, now I got fuck with shit.
Huh?
Yeah. When he sleepy, he still want to eat with his eyes closed. I was like, I ain't seen no shit like this. I was like, you literally sleep.
Yeah, they do that.
And he up there fucking this girl with food up. I was like,
Eating come way before sleep. You know what I'm saying?
He's just sleeping with his
Got to
eyes.
eat.
Both
Tell
eyes
him.
closed.
I keep telling them, Jay, eating is a prerogative
Man,
for
he-
babies. They always hungry though, whether y'all know it or not. Babies always hungry because y'all not feeding them but nothing but milk. So milk is nothing that's gonna keep them. You know what I'm saying? Like hours later, they're gonna be hungry.
He about to be on episode.
He saw the food.
The milk ain't doing nothing but
Oh,
filling
you
your
on the
stomach.
south?
Yeah, he fucked turkey up.
I told you, Grandma came around this.
Sister gave that.
It's even the
It's
auntie.
out. Yeah,
It's even the auntie of grandma.
Yes, indeed. I told you.
He fucking
You
get
gonna
caught
start eating now for sure. He probably he be looking. Is that auntie came in? Nope. God damn it. Every time I do, that's auntie. Nope. God damn. That's auntie. Yes, indeed. I'm about to eat. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Real food. No more milk. Get away from me, bro. No more milk. He always want to feed me milk. Get away. Give me. That's when they be screaming for baby. You be like, you ain't know her. You know what I'm saying? you ain't know what you mean. Come here. God, because she gets some food. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
She be having a pork chop.
Like I'll tell y'all before, pull that joint out, put it in their mouth. They like it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Rib steak and all that good shit. Chop it. But you, nope, milk. Like, no, we ain't got time for that. I mean, he don't want to see you coming with the bottle. Hey, Jay, he don't even want to see him coming with the bottle. It's like, this nigga about to come with that damn milk. God damn it.
No need to hang. Like, yeah, I got it.
Him and this damn milk. I can't wait till I can talk. I'm cussing the fuck. The first time they teach me something, man, I'm gonna cuss him out ASAP. Fuck wrong with him?
Is he still on sensitive milk?
Nah, he off that.
Okay. Because sometimes I know them milk be harsh though.
Yeah, the doctor told us he caught all the way up.
I thought he was on titty milk.
Nah, he off that too.
Oh, okay.
She said he is now at the right stage. I was like, damn, he caught up quick. She was like, yeah.
Hold on, you can do titty milk for about a year.
Nah. Mommy got tired. No, not him.
Except for that, yeah.
Mommy got tired.
And plus, motherfuckers got to go back to work, gotta get that life back together. Can't run around with niggas sucking on your nipple. Oh shit, gotta go to work and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga reaching for the nipple and shit.
You got teeth now, so that's a big difference.
Oh hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't good. You got rail on one nipple and this knee on the other nipple. Gee, you can't even sleep in this. You know what I'm saying?
Participate in breast milk.
That's why you say you never tasted that before.
No.
Taste it before she lose all that stuff.
No,
Taste it.
no. That's good. She told me it tastes like cantaloupe. That's enough.
Oh shit. It tastes like cantaloupe.
She said it tastes sweet like cantaloupe. There you go. Right,
Cantaloupe?
Yeah, cantaloupe.
Holy fuck.
That's all I need to know right there. I mean, that's a word.
Nah, I like cantaloupe. Let's mix
I know
that
you
up with
do.
cantaloupe. Let's do that. Let's not do that.
Cantaloupe, what is that?
That's my shit. This is the podcast for the 9 to 5s, Average Joes. We appreciate everybody that tunes in to our podcast. You know what I'm saying? We call that. Yeah. It's a lot that went over this weekend, too, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Other than the Bears got the ass whooped. Real nicely, too.
Reality hat. I saw your man sitting on the bench looking like he had fuck this jump.
No. A lot happened there. Yeah, I watched the game. You know what I'm saying? The beginning just got out of hand. Off the break, defense was looking. They was doing too much. All right, but look.
Like y'all man used to say, lay up to smack him down.
Yeah, they did. It didn't really go like that, but yeah. Because the point said so. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying, dog? But y'all don't know. Main man used to be on. I don't know if he's still on. Wild Out on that. Hitman. Y'all remember Hitman?
Mm,
Hitman Holla.
yeah, that's the one that challenged Cassidy a few months ago.
He did.
Yeah, that was him that challenged Cassidy a few months ago.
Hitman Holla, he was like a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Just straight battling at first. Him and Conceited. They used to be out there joint on the circuit and shit. Him and Arsenal and shit. Y'all know these names?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know Arsenal real disrespectful with his shit. I fucks with him though. But Arsenal, him, and Cassidy used to be out there all the time and shit. And, he got the gig on Wild 'N Out, so he been on Wild 'N Out for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember. He got bald head and shit, but he on that joint. He kind of funny. He got the big teeth and shit.
See, kind of funny.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the battle rap he was good, but I ain't like because he always put his brother in the shit. He the battle rapper always the brother would jump in and shit. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. And he always do the acting and shit. He started that bullshit too. Where you ain't just battling and there's whole props and all this people. You know what I'm saying? That's that type shit he do. Now I give him credit. He is a good battle rapper though. You know what I'm saying? When he was battle rapper, I don't know what he's doing now. But when Wild 'N Out, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? It's more money, but it's different from battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? That right there, he doing that. It don't really show battling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who write that shit on Wild 'N Out, but that shit, you know that shit's still on, right?
Yeah. Shit's garbage, man.
Yeah.
That song like a sleeping pig.
Yeah, it's worse than that.
It's getting bad. That's because of that Nick Cannon shit. You have to bend over or give him his knees, wherever one that's
or both at the same damn time.
All that too. He either had to get down on his knees or bend over.
Yeah, that ain't good.
And they had to tell him to open the anus and let me take over your show.
And be the supervisor from now on. Anytime we bring a nigga in here, show him how to get on their knees correctly. You know what I'm saying? That's how he wanted to do that. But Hitman Holla joint. Now, Real don't remember. We had talked about him. He was going up against somebody.
Cassie.
It was Cassie then, yeah. And that draw I was telling y'all, he a good battle rapper, but he like one of them niggas that want to keep acting like he from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like that means dog, you doing too much. I know that ain't what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything out your mouth, you doing too much with the street shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was an incident over the last week where his house was invaded and shit. His girlfriend got shot in the face and shit.
Keep going.
Right in the face, out to the neck.
Dang, she's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Black Tupac.
Now, I don't know. Okay, so it's two things, right? He went on live Instagram in the hospital. I want to talk about that in a minute. But do y'all think them invading this house had anything to do with him being a flashy type person? A boisterous type?
Yeah, I know they're going to get something. You ain't going to rob a house if you don't know you can get nothing.
Yeah, because especially if like some people don't know the house they robbed, but some people do. And like And they like in this case, it looked like they know who house they robbed. They went right to who they wanted to go to, and it might be somebody in the circle that gave away their information. Who knows? Legend, but who knows? I know he probably didn't do it unless information floated out there from somebody that's close to him that he pissed off or somebody is like being
That's what I'm
salty.
saying. It's like, hold on, Jay. I mean, real. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just think that he made himself a target. You got your shit on you. Oh, you balling, huh? Okay, so I know you keep something on you. So I'm gonna go on your spot and I'm gonna take it. Now it so happens your people's had to be there. I feel sorry about this, but I can't leave no witnesses. So yeah, even though they end up not finishing the job, gotta finish that up. But I think it's flashing brought him in. Whether they got anything or didn't know that he was just play pimping out here, or he was just fronting. Maybe that's all that jury rented.
Paper pimping.
He said all that jury rented.
All that jury be rented.
You out there paper pimping.
Rents jury. Motherfuckers do that.
They do.
I'm like, why? I don't look like I don't got money if I ain't got money.
Oh yeah, they do be doing that.
I don't want to be flossing shit that I don't need to be flossing.
It's like walking around with a sock in your pants. Eventually, you got to take that motherfucker out.
You better ask Lil Uzi Vert.
But all right, so you're a rapper, right? Well, what are you doing? You a rapper?
Comedian, rapper.
Well, he probably do appearances. He probably do all types of shit like that. Go to clubs and shit. All right. So if you are an entertainer like him, right? It's him and his girl. They don't have no kids there, right? What would you do? Like, you have to go to work, right? All in state to state. And you leave, she gonna be in the house by herself. Or what would you do? I don't know, bro. What would you do?
What? I leave my girl in the house.
Like, it's just y'all two. Y'all don't have kids or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And you always go on state to state. You leaving her in a big ass house by herself at all times.
I'm just saying, yeah. You put a security system. You put no protocol. I'm like, babe, shit go wrong. You know how I did. Chill out. Don't be no hero. They ain't getting nothing. Hit the emergency jump. Motherfucker go, and they gonna run away. You put another procedure. True. I mean, you put a rehearse it. Like, yo, babe, shit go south. High here in this compartment right here. Make sure you good. Hit the motherfucking emergency button on your phone or, signal alarm. You can't reach the alarm, just hide. Your safety is more important. That's how I would play it, but some people don't do that.
Okay.
That's rough because leaving her in the house by herself is a situation where it's like
It's tough.
It's like me. Shit starts with yourself because if you out there flaunting shit, you paper pimping and shit like that, and you got it. You keep a duffel bag full of money. Everybody try to be Floyd Mayweather out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't flaunt it like Floyd Mayweather because he got enough people surround him that he got people that surround him and surround his house that you can't do shit with. You know what I'm saying? You got people you trust. Just like a guy like him, he's just on his own. Just you and your girlfriend. So you leave the girl in the house. So, I mean, you got a security system, I guess. You know what I'm
You can't have a
saying?
big house without one, though.
Huh?
You can't have a house without big security. Depending on what property we're talking about. We're talking about mansion size. You gotta have security out front too.
No, I'm saying security system itself doesn't do nothing but alert people, right? If somebody just don't care about alert, it's enough time to kill a motherfucker.
True.
Yeah.
But you ain't getting away. Now
Why not?
everybody on work. How you gonna get away?
Huh?
How you gonna get away?
Like they did. You can get away.
Nah, in them neighborhoods, the police there in 2.5 seconds.
I mean, put it like this. Like, you got alarms or whatever the fuck, right?
I don't remember hearing them say
So
that.
let's say if somebody is coming in and they come over through the window, right? Your alarm and shit go off.
Mm-hmm.
They still got time to go in there and fuck your girl up.
Okay, so you can't
And
fuck my
leave.
girl, but you can't get some shit.
Do whatever. They still got time to do that. No matter what's the alarm going off. You feel me?
I don't know.
It's still time to do that.
She tried to say, leave my man shit alone.
And then you got one of the people that might do some crazy shit, might go in there, not only fuck her up, but rape the shit out of her. They got enough time to do that too.
That's what I'm saying. It's enough time to do. Like if you already have a plan to do something, it's enough time to do that, even though alarms going off. You feel me? Because alarms don't do nothing but alert people. It ain't like it's locking you up or stopping you from doing anything.
All right, so if I got a state and my alarm go off, you think the estate ain't
You still got time.
How you getting out without somebody looking for you?
You getting it that fast?
No, I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. You got
the
time.
neighborhood guy has security. I'm talking about in itself. Most of these places I see now,
and then you got
like a guard.
No, you got to realize these clowns like this fool probably live in these big houses somewhere in you know, like here it'd be way out motherfucker of Marlboro some shit. Close to Virginia or some other shit like that. He probably lives somewhere like that. Where it's dirt roads all the way till the next house somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talking
so
about,
you know that's just crazy.
Now you talking about that, you talking about like Potomac, Maryland. They got it so where it's just open. People just put your house right there.
And then it's miles and miles of another house.
Yeah. Potomac, Maryland is like that.
And fools like him live those places for sure. So he don't live in a residential.
Now, say for instance, you live out Mitchellville, which is between Bowie and Glenard, that little spot over there. They got gate Woodmore and all that.
Yeah.
Some parts over there got gated community. So, like, I had a wheelchair once over there, and I look on the thing, you know how they have the pictures of people fucking up and shit, and, you know, like stealing or fucking up shit. Mm-hmm. You had the people on there trying to get in the junk. They'd go over there, walk the gate, lift the gate up, and get their car through without calling nobody, shit like that. But they got security over there. And they got security at every gate. It's like 3 or 4 checkpoints over there. They got gates and shit. So if, you know.
Yeah, Church Road, bad motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, that is Church Road.
I know Church Road. Yeah.
That is Church Road.
I was over there the other day. You gotta talk to the lady before you go in. They got call people that are supposed to be expecting you. If you ain't got all that, you don't even get past the gate.
Yeah, you can't even get past the gate. They'll tell your ass you gotta be sitting right there.
Yeah, you gonna wait till the person who you waiting on comes.
I mean, I did it like a version of this before, right? Like when I started working with the union, and I had to go live out over by the Eastern Shore for the summer or some shit. I had to make a decision, but that's different. Like I'm saying, it's like it's in a residential area where you in apartment buildings and shit. There's everybody around the joint. It's like people you know around there. It's different than leaving her in a big ass house where it's miles and miles from another house and shit like that. It's like easy going in and do things to this person. Easy. You know what I'm saying? So if that's you and your girl, I don't know. Would it be a good idea to keep leaving her in a big ass house? People read that. People know that's what's happening there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She your house sitter. Somebody got to be in your house when you're not there. And it might as well be her. She ain't coming on the road with me.
No, that's tough,
cheeks.
man. I don't know.
Side cheeks if,
for her to stay in that house by herself, it's tough. Knowing that your boyfriend is a fool ass nigga that run his fucking mouth and keep talking to people like he a gangster. That's just tough. Walk around acting like he paid, got all this money, and you lay your ass in the house. Like that's just you just sitting there waiting for shit.
I've seen like a year ago. I forgot who house got broken into. Well, got attempted to breaking into. But remember, the shit was on camera, and the alarm went off, or something had happened. And then they went up to the door, and something had happened, and they had to run back out. I forgot what happened, but somebody else in California they got like that. I forgot who, but it was a rapper though. I forgot who else.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're already in the spotlight.
But the way that they did, they
St. Louis. In St. Louis.
They was like in they was in the gated community. and I think they had security that was there. You about to kill yourself with that MD.
OBT, and that's coke.
It's coke. Ain't no coke.
You putting MD in coke.
OBT and shit, sweet tea.
Oh,
Sweet
they
tea.
put coke in.
Sweet tea though.
That'd be the worst.
That's what I know. Y'all try y'all making the cider hot sauce shit.
And we forgot to get that the other day and shit. We had Popeye.
You know, you get a fire extinguisher, you get all that good shit. You get a little
This shit ain't
box.
hot, man.
I know it ain't hot.
It's supposed to be sweet and hot.
Sweet and hot. Yeah. You got fun with that.
With the pans in the box.
But damn, this nigga girl got shot in the face though, man.
That's what's up.
That's why we was talking about this the other day. Like everything can happen. Like you got probably had a pretty ass youngin, but when you never know what can happen, would you still be with that person?
Yeah.
What's that song 50 Cent had?
21 questions.
Yeah. Would you still be with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gonna be with
What he said, if I ain't smell so good or some shit.
Yeah.
But like, if I get shot in the face, would you still be, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in a wheelchair, you know what I'm
I
saying?
had other drinks, but you gonna be number one. You know?
Oh Lord.
You gonna be number one. Bro.
So this nigga was in the hospital with his girl, right? And he went live. Y'all agree with that? Going live. This is while she was in the hospital.
No, I wouldn't do that. Now she could do that, but I wouldn't.
After she can't do it, she can't talk. The joint went on her neck.
I know. I'm about to say, if she want to go live, show the world that I'm not.
And her neck, my nigga.
I know. I'm just saying, that's plenty.
Like,
it depends too. If you was a vlogger or something like that, then I might get it.
lucky to be alive type shit.
She be alright.
You know what I'm saying?
She tough, right?
Oh, she all right?
No,
I don't know.
Maybe.
Her neck broke or some shit?
No.
It's not good.
Nah.
All right, so this him in the hospital that day, right? That day, this will crack me up. It's the night it happened, right? He goes live because people are saying he is doing this for publicity. And that's what shit?
I kid.
A bitch gets shot in her neck.
I wouldn't care.
I mean, her face.
I don't worry about her right now. I don't care what y'all say.
That exactly.
That's all I'm
But
gonna say.
he goes on, but you got to realize that's what type of person he is, though. He one of the people. I don't got him doing this though, but he do shit though for the internet. I ain't got nobody doing that.
So what you trying to say? This whole thing was a scheme by him?
No.
And Younger than them went there and overdid it. They just put the pistol.
I ain't got him doing. No, man. That one.
Shit.
When I listen to him talk, it just don't. Something ain't registering with me, right?
Okay. So
All right, Jay.
He set this shit up.
Do you understand, Jay?
Niggas, he high, did a bad job, shot that girl.
I want y'all to actually listen to how he talking, right? And just listen to what he's talking about. And at the end, I want y'all to tell me, what are y'all feeling from him? You know what I'm saying? Just me personally, I already heard how I listened to most of it and how he talking and shit. But his whole thing is people think he did it for publicity, right? That's his thing. Man, his girl is right beside him with all the shit beeping and all that, right beside him, dog. And this is his conversation.
How everybody doing, man? I just got on live right quick to
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
to really say, like, bro, like it's hard. It's like, I know they tell me, like, you hit, man, like you gotta block out. You gotta learn how to let people say whatever, you know.
Why dating a young Latin woman is a good option?
Dating a young Latin woman, no.
Yeah, it is a good option.
It's a good option.
Now, whatever. There's just something, like, I just can't keep letting. I'm just so, like again, I've been working on, I don't have to prove myself to nobody. We don't have to, but it's just dumb comments, bro. Like, let me first say that I appreciate everybody that posted about Cinnamon, that sent text messages and DMs and really, really sent that energy our way, because what we just went through, what she really went through is like unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? That, like, for people to just be writing, tagging me and saying it's for clout, and
making this up and like it's just like unbelievable, bro. It's like, bro, I'm on TV, bro. What? I don't need more like. And there's people I'm seeing people that even though that don't shouldn't even matter, but I'm just y'all know me. I'm just the type that it's hard for me to block stuff off. Like it's hard for me to just let comments slide. It's hard. So it's just like I got better at it, but it's like I can't keep letting y'all sit up here with a few people thinking my girlfriend just up here promoting for an album that bro, I'm not even I'm a new rapper, man. I'm gonna sell 100 copies. Like, I'm not finna do all this for no promote no album, bro. Like, but I do also want to just let y'all know, like, what happened. Like, I'm not. If I was really trying to be clout and do it for clout, I would have just saved this story for the radio or any, like used it. I just want to I'm just gonna say this once, and this is the last time I'm gonna ever even say this. This is the last time I'm gonna ever even say this story, bro. I just want to. I don't mind putting my life out there, like let people inside knowing what's going on and keeping, because a lot of people out there that care for us. So that's the reason why I post and say thanks all at once. Cause that don't bother me. I know a lot of people in the public eye, they're secretive with their stuff, and I'm starting to see exactly why, but I'm getting better at it or whatever. But I'm just gonna say this, like, so of course, I was out of town, and I was just leaving the basketball gym or whatever. It was like midnight. I was out of town, my little brother. And then we playing basketball, and I said I got home. Well, I got to his house. I was gonna get in the shower. It was like 12:30 in Kansas City time. It was like 12 o'clock in Kansas City time, 1 o'clock Atlanta time. And I'm like, I'm finna get in the shower. I said, you know what? Let me just call Cinnamon to see what I know she's asleep. Let me wake up and bother her. Let me call Cinnamon. I just happened to FaceTime her before I got in the shower. And she answered. I'm like, what's up, baby? She like, it's funny you just called me. I'm like, well, what happened? She said, I just jumped out my sleep. I'm like, why? She said, Benny just started barking. I think I heard something. So I checked the cameras. I checked every camera. I checked when she turned the alarm on, everything. I'm like, baby, you couldn't have heard nothing, I don't think, because you cut the alarm on 4 hours ago, and we ain't alerted that somebody was outside the cameras or nothing. So I think you just if me and Cinnamon been through a few situations where she kind of paranoid because some things that happened in the future. I mean, it's in the future, in the past or whatever. So she always on high alert, which is cool to be too. So I'm like, baby, I think you just tripping, So we just kind of talking. Then she jumped up like, so I'm looking at her, I'm like, she grabbed her by on the other side of her bed, and took the dog in the closet. I'm like, Cinnamon, I'm like, what's going on? She's like, baby, somebody in here. So somebody's in this house. So I'm like, all right. I called my man who lived around the corner. I'm like,
all right, hold on.
First of all, around the corner, like I figured.
Wait. All right, hold on. What y'all think so far this story you telling?
Nah, if he can monitor the systems, he can see shit. So he already knows somebody.
Jay. Oh, no, yeah. You call your man? What was that about?
I'm like, I don't get that either. The Fed should have been notified.
I'm confused, dog.
She did the right thing hiding.
Okay.
The Fed should have been on their way.
You call your girl.
But why are you calling your man?
Yeah, what's that?
Don't he live in a gated community with security? Or no?
Yeah.
There's man around the corner. He didn't say a block down. He said around the corner.
Uh-huh.
So now his definition of hood around the corner could be too dangerous.
But why not the police? Your girl just jumped in the closet and said somebody in the house. You still telling her, nah, you might not hear it. You might be wrong. What? You know what I'm saying? What's that?
I'm looking on the camera and all that. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm looking on the camera. You good? Like, huh? She in the closet though. And your first reaction is to call your man around the corner and
wait for him. The dog's another one. The dogs know.
And see if he come around.
And then the dog barking.
Yeah, the dog knows. Something in this motherfucker. Be a pet.
Somebody in there. If the dog barking.
Yeah. Like, I don't get what he thinking. Oh no, you must be paranoid. What? You looking at jumping the closet?
So now you have to turn your attention to him and saying that his stupid ass fault for that.
It's just confusing.
And that's another thing. So if you got a camera that can see her, then how the fuck you ain't see who the sellers were?
He confusing me.
So I'm like, you know the sellers. I don't hear you saying, yeah, I saw y'all. We got y'all on camera.
No,
I'm gonna hunt you down. None of that shit.
He said, I don't see nobody on the camera. You good, right?
All right. So if you don't see, all right.
So what the fuck?
So you can see inside this house.
But while you talking to her, she jumping in the closet. So therefore, whatever you thought you saw shouldn't even matter. She in the closet, my nigga. Your girl that done now? She's stupid. Like nobody girl jumping in the closet. Your girl gonna just jump in the closet. If you talking to your girl and she jumps in the closet, my nigga, you know something is wrong.
I'm gonna sell 100 CDs on the mask.
If something is wrong, right? That's just automatic. And close the door. She hiding in the closet. Like, hold up. Even if you look through the cameras, there's something going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm gonna call my man. He'll be around in a little while. What's that?
Exactly what it's gonna be. A little while.
The
man probably get your cheeks with damn
no bullshit. He probably in the shower. So I'll be around there, doc. Like
he probably in the shower making them a sandwich or something.
And this your girl. She scared somebody in the house, and you willy-nilly just call your man just around the corner, just tell him to walk around and see what's going on. What's that?
What's up, though?
That's the part that's losing me.
I'm like, yo, my camera's not working, bro. My camera's not working. I need you to go to my house.
The cameras ain't working.
Somebody in my house, and sitting by herself. She in the closet. I just need you to go to my house. He's like, all right, I'm on my way. So I'm like, all right.
So the camera's working when you looked at it. Then all of a sudden the camera's not working.
I was about to say, I thought the cameras worked.
So what they disable his feed?
You know what I'm saying? I had Cinnamon on the phone. I'm like, baby, you sure you hear something? She said, baby, it's getting louder and louder. I'm still looking at my cameras. I'm like, I don't see nothing.
You just said the cameras didn't work.
I don't see nothing. I'm like, so I'm just staying calm. Like, okay. I'm like, you in my closet.
Hold on.
We got all the ARs. We got everything in there. You're in the safest place in the house. Stay there. Stay right there. So she's looking. I'm still seeing her face. Her face, like, she telling me to do this because they're getting louder and louder. So now we kind of find out, it's 4 guys. They upstairs. They going through rooms. She's like, baby, they upstairs now. They upstairs. I said, baby. I said, they gonna come. I said, they gonna come where you at. I said, I can't let you go.
Why you doing
Stop
all
one more
this?
time.
Still waiting on this man to come, right?
Why you doing all this? You ain't call the police.
4 dudes, your man gonna do something.
Wait.
Police ain't been notified, and the cameras work, but they don't work.
And you telling her, hey, they gonna come when you coming. Where you at? They gonna come when you at. What?
You know you done fucked up, right?
Hey, nigga, I'm lost.
No, you know you done fucked up.
You said
they gonna come when you at.
You said you bought the bed at 12:01.
Like, what this
nigga? It sound like to me.
He changed this shit up.
Yeah, he started stuttering.
It almost sound like he just sent the motherfucker.
Yeah, I think so.
Why would he be like, they gonna come when you at? What? Why is you not directly calling feds?
Yeah.
Why is this a thing where we talking back and forth while people about to kill?
Yeah,
I don't get that. I'm lost. And you keep debating. I don't see nothing. What?
But then my camera wasn't working.
You supposed to call the authorities no matter what.
The bitch telling her the
suspicion.
The niggas getting louder too close to it's niggas in here. What the fuck is wrong with you? They getting closer, motherfucker.
Then I see 4 niggas.
You know what? I don't see it. Now it's 4. Now we realize it's 4 people. What?
After they just shot the girl in the damn neck.
And you still actually having conversations with her. What is that about?
You're supposed to call 911.
I'm lost.
So
So we narrated the people coming to kill her.
Yeah.
While you sat on the phone.
I'm on one phone with her, other phone with them. Yeah, she in the closet. Be quick about it.
Like, what is that?
The other two of y'all go steal something so I can get the insurance money.
You know this your girl, right? This is nigga girl.
So that's yeah, ain't your girl. You ain't getting no fucks about that.
Nah, there's nothing to give a fuck about right here. I don't see it, Jay. It's just losing me the storytelling. That's all.
I'm looking at.
But she laying right there, so it gotta be true.
She can't speak. Shit probably wired up.
I was looking at, the comments on Instagram, and it's like people actually biting on the story they was telling. Some of them are,
For real?
not all of them.
Let me see.
They're little fans. They don't care.
It's not sounding good to me.
But it's not sound. This story is not really sound too good. Because it almost sounds like you sit the motherfuckers.
And what are you waiting
He
for?
ain't stop him. So he could have hit that line, the motherfucking.
And what is he waiting for to call police or somebody to come stop?
So
Not your man.
So what about the part where he said something about the alarm?
He started saying what? It's not working. Then he said he could see for what? He lost me there too.
But you said I heard him say something about disabling the alarm. I think she put the alarm on, and you can disable it from your phone. You can't enable and disable alarms on your phone.
Unless he was saying he disabled it because you being paranoid. That's what he's saying?
No, you disabled, let the motherfuckers in.
I know that.
I'm lost. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I know lost.
The way this nigga talking, the story he telling, it just sounds dumb as fuck.
If he said like one more time, say like motherfucking again.
No, if you on your phone with your girl and about to get killed, there's no way you sitting there saying, okay, you about to come in, okay, you in the closet right now? Come in when you going.
Pray yourself, say 5 Hail Marys.
Yeah, that type shit.
Yeah.
What is that?
Repent for all your horse shit.
And my man should be around when he finished getting that pussy and smoking that weed around the corner. He should be around it by that time.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
When he get out of the shower and shit. You know what I'm saying? Until then, just stay in the closet. Nothing about nobody coming to help you or nothing, Slim.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry, Rabbi.
They're gonna come in the room and they're gonna come in there. You got it. I said, baby. I said, it's real life. It's real life, baby. I said, hey, like, please listen to me. You got it. She's like, okay. I said, baby, get my AR. I said, get the AR. Take it off safety. I said, every gun is loaded for this reason, for you. I know it's a big gun. I know it's that, but I promise you, if you shoot that, they're gonna hear that and they don't want no smoke. I said, get the AR. So she pulled the AR out. And then in the midst of her doing that, they kicked because her the bedroom door was locked. They kicked the door. Boom. And I'm hearing it. I'm like, baby, they in there. I said, baby, say calm. I said, you just stay right there. They gotta come to you. You don't leave that
gotta
closet.
come to you.
They gotta come to you. Soon they come to you, baby. But at this time, she looking at the phone. So she looking at the phone
Is
like,
you waiting for her to die, my nigga?
I see her like this. So my little brother like, Cinnamon, look at the door. Look at the door, Cinnamon. Look at the door. Don't worry about the phone. Look at the door. But to come to find out, she got on her phone and she hit the panic thing on her phone for the alarm. Boom.
When did that?
Panic thing came. Boom. They heard it. They didn't care. They came through the other doors. She looked at me and said, baby, they coming. They right here in front of the door. I said, she ain't pick up my AR though. She picked up her hand, and I begged her to pick up the AR because I ain't want her in no out with, you know what I'm saying, with her hand, which is, she got a nice, but I'm like, there's 4 in there. I don't want my baby in no out. I want her to have an AR. Everybody in there. Everybody. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just, baby, just all you gotta do is. So they was coming, and she said,
Bruh.
Who the fuck is this nigga? I want to smack him.
Bruh, hold on, man.
Seriously, he a comedian or what? I don't know.
Wait. Dog.
Hey, suck at telling stories. Secondly, the shit don't make sense. Therefore, we all in agreement. This is a load of shit of fucking baloney right here.
What is going on, yeah?
She hit the panic button. She should have did that when she heard some shit. Not when they about to come through the door. Secondly, you should have hit the panic button as
What
well.
is he doing? Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, call motherfucking Fed, tell them my address, tell them to be heading there. I'm on the phone with her as you speak.
This nigga narrating.
Here's my thing. If it has a panic button on the alarm system, right? Of course it's gonna have a button that say call police, call the ambulance, call the fire department.
Man, once she heard
Something
it, she
wrong.
dumb too. I hit that motherfucker. I don't know. The way it sounded like
It just sounds
he
like
had control of something of it. And she didn't think about it until then. I was like, why is the hit the panic button a bad thing? That was the first thing I did.
And why does it seem like she's so fucking dumb in it? Like,
and why the fuck are you giving your girl an AR-40? What you gonna do with it?
Get killed.
I'm about to say, he trained on how to shoot it?
Like, that's your solution for her to hide in the closet with an AR.
Get my AR, babe. What?
Was she gonna survive from this?
That AR is bigger than her ass.
I thank you. I'm like, yeah, she is.
That dog be like, good, and she might shoot her fucking ass.
But you telling your girl to have a shootout? Do you think she's surviving?
I think that's what happened. So I think she shot.
Well, you telling her to get a gun?
Right. You telling her, and then if you shoot, of course it's in your house.
Oh, real hole. I think you just. What did you say?
I think she shot herself.
Oh.
I think she's fucking with that junk.
That shit.
Trying to hit that junk. Boom. Right through the neck to the face.
Now he wasn't there though.
Yeah, I know. Nobody was there. Nobody knew what happened in that closet.
But the way this thing is being told, my nigga.
After they went there to smack her around, and she shot herself.
Well, it was never nobody there, and she shot her damn self.
I just seen something. She a fine joint.
I get that.
Well, if it was never nothing though, and she shot herself for
I
real.
think so. And
That's
now
what
you're
I'm
talking about just a elaborate ass play.
Ain't that some shit when you think about
Oh,
it?
the bullets are ricocheted.
Because the way he telling the story, it sounds like something ain't right here. He sounds dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
It sound like he'll make no sense.
Yeah.
Backtracking and he overstepping and he.
And who would do all this? Narrate your girl getting into a gunfight.
And she can't qualify this shit. Even her
Narrate that.
Yeah.
And don't call nothing. Yeah, he called his man. His man ever show up?
Nope.
Let me see.
I'm gonna call Jay.
Stand up. Away from the door. As soon as the doorknob twists, I need you. Don't wait. I said, baby, as soon as the doorknob. So, they start twisting the doorknob. I said, ooh, baby. She starts shooting. And she starts shooting. And they got back. And then I guess one hit her. And so one hit her. I guess, but when she they woke them up because they were scared or whatever, because come looking at all the and shit. They was just they ain't know what was going on. So she and they ran. But I'm on FaceTime on the floor, just looking up. So after she and it just out, it was like 8 shots. Like 4 minutes passed. She didn't get back in the camera, didn't say nothing. I'm calling like Cinnamon. I thought I'm like, Cinnamon, please come to the I'm like, please come back to the phone.
And
I always feel bad because I always got to travel and leave her by herself. That wouldn't have happened if I was there. I would have everybody, bro. I would have everybody.
You would
and
kill
I would have
everybody?
called the cops. I would have everybody. I would have left them in the
You would
house.
have called the cops. You would kill
It was
everybody.
I noticed
in
they
the house.
playing the piano. You notice they piano in the music, the shit
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh my
They start
god.
putting in the piano.
It's foolish.
This right here is not sounding like authentic shit here. It's something. We already know he lying about something.
All right.
Because this shit don't even sound right.
Yeah,
You're
all
not
that-
gonna sit on the phone.
This shit all the
First he said 4 minutes passed. He still ain't calling no fucking police or nobody. That's after she was shooting out. You see what I'm saying? So listen to 15, 20 minutes through the shootout and everything. He still ain't calling nobody.
She losing blood, huh?
What the fuck?
I wouldn't call the feds. I would have killed all of them.
That's
That's irrelevant. You ain't dead.
Why are you not calling the feds? Is the
I'm confused, nigga.
She got shot. And she still
Before
sitting
that,
there.
though,
I
real?
mean, it might be some illegal guns in there.
Real. Before,
You
when she first said she heard noise, right? That was a long time, all the way up until she was shot up. Then the 4 minutes after she was shot, dog.
I mean, you might got illegal paraphernalia.
Man, he said 4 minutes went past. That's after she got shot.
Saying.
Like,
Man,
you
got
wait till
people
she
might
get
get
shot,
with
and 4 minutes after she gets shot, you still ain't calling nobody? You looking at the ceiling on your FaceTime? Baby, where you at?
Here's the
it.
thing. Here's the thing.
What? No
They're
frosting.
still going to investigate the shit anyway if you got liquid shit.
Younger, she got shot in her neck. And I'm starting to think Real might be on something. Either she shot her fucking self,
It came up with this elaborate.
but I'm thinking he wasn't there though, because he had to be somewhere else. She was in there fucking with them guns. And actually shot her damn self in her neck or something. Man. But that's hard. I don't know. It just sounds dumb when he's saying it. It sounds like they're trying to cover up something.
AR, that's a semi-auto.
Yeah.
That shit go and it,
She ain't gonna know how to
and
do that.
it got a nice kickback to it too.
Grab my AR, baby. Grab my AR. She grabbed it.
Grab my baby. Baby, grab my AR because I want you to grab that because you don't want you in those shootouts. Like what?
With that little white boy.
Like a nigga gonna hear you shoot that, it's gonna be no different from any other shot. They gonna shoot back, motherfucker. Like what the fuck?
Remember that Christmas story? Yo, shoot your eye.
You led your girl into a gunfight. Wow. Should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, but it's all. He sounds funny. He hilarious.
A gunfight though?
Yeah.
Baby, you know what? Get the AR. I told her to get my AR.
Now you throwing her in something that she ain't got a business to be thrown into.
And then you want somebody to give you brownie or cookies because you got an AR, you bitch. That's why it sounded like he was saying like, oh yeah, I told her to get my AR. My AR.
Yeah.
No, you bitch, nigga.
You want to tell your girl who
You called your man.
You called your man over the face.
And that motherfucker.
He still ain't calling fans though.
And your man's probably not even around the corner. That nigga probably been bowling somewhere.
Often not even thinking about that shit no more, yeah.
He probably not even in the house around.
But my nigga, he literally ain't called the feds after she was shot too. Listen.
You know, so you know,
I like how they added the
so she ain't respond. But remember, I called my man. So by the time the shit happened, he got there. He like, yo, folks just ran out the door, bro. I'm like, let them run.
Four
my girl,
niggas just ran
she
out
like,
the door.
Let them run. Let them run.
Ain't said 4 niggas just ran out the door, dog. Let them run. Like what?
No.
Please go in there, bro. I'm like, just please go in there. Go in
Is
there.
that what you said?
No.
Let him run.
Yeah.
Let them run.
He get up there. He was calling. Then all of a sudden she got back conscious and was just like, she like, help. She like, help. I'm like, baby. I'm like, my Kale there, he there. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Please don't. He there. So he get there. She was laying on her face. She got hit. And I don't really know she got hit in her cheek and it went out her head. She was laying on her face. She would have bled out if my Kale probably went and get there. So he got there, you know, and he tilted her up and she like, I can't feel my leg. She like, I can't feel nothing. I'm like, baby, stay calm. He there, you know, he called the cops for me, you know, and he called the cops. Everybody came, but come to find out, man, you know, I'm suing a security company for sure.
You suing a security company?
Fucking sold me some sensors.
Sensors
that only work if you lift the window. I'm like, what kind of dumbass that, bro? I'm like, who the f needs sensors for a window that you got to just open?
What?
Ain't nobody gonna break in no house from the inside. So they broke a window and got in without no sensors going on.
What?
I'm suing them.
That makes sense.
Out of them.
No, it don't.
You know,
Let's stop right
and I ain't have to
Stop
do this.
right there. In fact, I don't even want to hear no more.
Yeah, I'm about to say
This nigga irritating me.
So you disabled the alarm system.
No. It only works if you lift the window
He
up.
said
No, the beginning of it. Remember he said
yeah.
something alarm system.
Yeah.
This alarm system gets disabled. Now you got to sue security company because the sister goddamn window.
But it shouldn't matter
And
if you
then
break it or lift it.
What the fuck? It did through it all. Ain't nobody called a cop except for your man who got there an hour probably
And
fucking
then he
later.
called. His man called when he got there.
And then let the motherfuckers ran out. That's the other thing.
Okay,
It's like he allowed it to happen first.
So that don't make sense. So you mean to tell me all his windows are lift windows? None of them are door
The
open.
nigga sounds dumb.
How are 4 niggas getting through a lift window and we're breaking it?
He
You
said
can't do that.
He said at the end they broke a window.
All right, so
But-
if you break it, you gotta break one of the long screen windows. How you gonna get in from the window? That means you gotta break the entire window.
I'm stuck on the beginning where they said they disabled the damn security shit.
Yeah. I don't understand what the fuck.
That nigga said, no, just let them go, bro. Just let them go. They shot your girl. And you letting all 4 of these motherfuckers go?
Nigga said, hey, this man called and say 4 niggas just ran out your house. Let them go.
Nah, nigga about to get in the car to run these niggas
I
over.
thought that was why I came around here, ain't it? Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, now I'm gonna call the police. Now my friend gonna call the police.
Nah,
You know how much time he let go pass without calling police though? Do you understand that? It's like he allowed a lot to happen before the police was getting called. You feel me? Like first you call your man. You know how much time is going past for him to come around and he's not calling the police yet. And he don't even know if it's some bullshit or not. He's just coming to check. He tight, smoking weed, drinking everything, just taking his time. But when he get around it, then he calls because he saw 4 dudes run out, right? So all that time, you sat on the phone with your girl. From the time you recognize there was some bullshit going on there, that's like 20 minutes you let go.
So this is how the call went. According to Radical Real. Baby, I fucked up. I was in the closet playing with your guns and I shot myself. All right, I'm gonna send my man over there. He gonna bust a window and say somebody broke in. Do I need to continue? This is the story right here, because that's how that shit went. He was in there playing with the AR gun, or in there looking for his stupid shit, thought he was cheating or something, and shot herself. And your man, he sent a man over there to make it look like somebody broke in that joint. So they break the window.
4 guys.
Say 4 guys went out there. So you couldn't stop none of them. It was 4. It's 4 against 1. And then call the feds.
Or
that's why feds wasn't called.
Or
you know how much time that was?
Yeah.
It was enough time for her to die.
Or
she shot herself, dumbass.
You know,
that too.
Or did some domestic violence shit, pulled the Ray Caruth.
So yeah,
hired 4 guys over there.
That's either 2 routes right there. It's either she shot her fucking self, right? And all of them is trying to cover this up. Because she almost died, literally. You know what I'm saying? First of all. And probably the gun was illegal.
And ain't shit gonna happen until she say something. His words and all that he doing is irrelevant. It's on her.
Because she was actually
she gotta say something. Yeah, about to say.
Yeah.
So she the key to all this.
So from where we coming from, right? We're looking at it as like all this shit is some made up shit, and something happened where someone actually shot somebody, or she shot her damn self, right? And this is the cover up they doing too, especially him. He's a terrible actor.
I ain't lying.
That's the worst.
No Academy Award for you.
Even if I don't know if she have anything to do with this, but that thing he did when that live was just like, nah, man, you lying about
if
something.
anything, the feds on him now.
Fake crying and all that shit. Like, what is that all about, man?
I'm not doing this for clout. I'm just gonna sell 100 CDs.
Man, my girl just got shot in her face. You think I'm live? Talking worrying about you? Talking about clout? Like, what is that?
I've been on that motherfucker. Yo, niggas, when I see y'all, I got y'all on camera. You better pray they don't get you before I do. Some shit like that.
His whole thing he did right now just threw me off. That whole the way he was talking, that shit threw me off, dog.
Babe, stay calm. Go in the closet.
Go in the closet. In fact,
not babe try to jump out the window. Not babe
get the AR and stay there.
Not babe call the police.
Babe,
none of that.
Police.
Get off the phone with me and call the police. None of that. I'm gonna call the police. None of that.
Hey, what happened to Cinnamon? Why Cinnamon ain't jump on somebody and bite somebody?
Who?
Why the dog ain't bite nobody?
All this shit sound dumb. The
I'm
dog,
saying,
the
dog
dog
could
barked
be someone.
earlier,
Yeah.
but no more dog for nobody talking about dogs no more.
No more.
Cause the dog would damn sure be in there trying to fuck with
Yeah.
her, trying to save her.
My dog won't fight for me. She ain't gonna let me go out like that.
And be in there looking on her by now or something. Not just not showing up. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the dog?
No,
Hitman?
I'm about to say though. My man, one more dog.
My nigga, if a police officer, detective listen to this nigga live, he gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah, like first 48, they caught this nigga.
Yeah, he gonna be in trouble.
Hey, he gonna be in the interrogation room.
That lie fucked him up,
You
though.
know you fucked up.
You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right?
You told me,
Nigga, you
went
sounded
Kansas
dumb.
City at 12:01 p.m. This incident took place at 10 p.m.
So you bought the beer. So you said you bought the beer at 12:01.
Yes, indeed. No. I did. Remember that drink?
Yeah, that's how he sounded right now. No, I mean, I cut the security cam on, but I didn't see anything. You told us you cut the security cam on at 12:01 after you woke your girl up.
He started off, the cameras working. By the time he, midway into it, the cameras was malfunctioning.
So I have a question for you. Why didn't you call the police?
Yeah, we need to know the answer to that. I said I need to know the answer. Since the beginning of this, why the feds wasn't called? I'm gonna call my friend. No. I said why the police won't call him, but you gonna call him too.
Matter of fact, did your man's work for the police?
And then it's FaceTime. It's like, why you didn't get her to show me them these niggas or something? What was happening here, man?
Nothing, dog. I'm like, I can negotiate with him. I'm like, yo, y'all want this money? Leave my girl alone and go right here. The combination to the safe is this. Take the money and get the fuck out of here.
She could have even kept talking to him and turned it this way so you can see the people when they open the door. Instead of telling her, baby, pick the AR. Hey, that ain't funny for her situation, herself.
No,
but this nigga clown ass nigga is a clown. If I ever seen one.
She knows she fuck with.
Either they clowns together or he a clown by himself on this one.
Bozo and Doink.
Yeah. Oh, you think they together?
Yeah.
She almost killed her damn self fucking with them guns.
Bozo, Doink, and Crust.
Don't play with guns, baby.
Yeah.
He'll tear your ass up every time.
I'm gonna tell my girl, pick the AR. Baby. I left it loaded. This is the case.
Baby, you know what? Get the AR. Get the AR.
And then where's this at?
Say Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Do they have a staying ground law? If somebody break your shit, did somebody?
The
break
whole
your
thing
shit,
still sound dumb, yeah.
If somebody break your shit, you got a pistol in there.
Yeah.
And if you do, is it legal?
It sounds dumb. Hey, baby, get my AR. And then shootout. Have a shootout, baby.
And then later on, the police will be called anyway.
Not only that, have a shootout, baby. And while I'm on the phone, I'm not gonna call no help for you though. My man be around there whenever he get around there. You know what I'm saying?
He gets as soon as the shit is done. Huh?
And then he not even around there with no pistols or nothing to even solve anything. He's just around that bitch, you know? Like
it's just him.
It's just some more eyes around there.
It's just him, his keys in his car.
You know?
He went to bust that window.
This nigga gotta be the dumbest.
So it says 405 black men.
Something wrong with the story.
Yeah, I don't like it. I know we all on the same page on this one. He on something different. And we know a week or two from now, someone come out with
the light is shine.
Yeah.
His name will be like, look, I got charged with attempted breaking and entering, and I just went over to cover up some shit that broad said herself.
That friend thing sounds funny. The alarm thing sounds funny.
I called my man.
The sensor thing
You
sounds
already know
dumb.
the security system, if you put press on them, they're going to find out what happened.
The sensor shit that throws me off too.
Yeah, I'm going to sue them.
Oh, I'm gonna sue the sensor.
Yeah, now you know they're going to be in your shit. They're going to GI your shit. You put their reputation on.
Yeah, you putting they 5-star reputation.
He wasn't even making no sense what he was saying though. Oh, I don't want no sensor that only the window got open. Like if the joint break, it's still gonna go off, yeah.
I'm about to say that's the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
He's like, nah, I didn't go off.
He sounds like a dumb.
First of all, I'm stuck at the part where they said they disabled. Did he say he disabled the security
he
alarm?
said something like that. Yeah.
He said, I'm looking at the security babe. I don't see no issue.
No, the alarm.
No, he said she disabled for something. Yeah, you're right.
Didn't he say she's disabled? No, he said something about her being paranoid. He disabled.
Yeah, because she kept getting paranoid too much. So he disabled the joint. Wait a minute, make his mind up. Either the joint was on or it wasn't. He said it was on at first. And then the camera thing was fuzzy too. Because the camera's on. Why you not seeing who these people are?
I think he tried to Ray Caruth this bitch.
No.
I think he tried to
He need Foreman to do that. All he did was his man.
Huh?
He could Ray Caruth. He could have did it with his man. His man could went over
but
there.
then it'd be connected directly.
Yeah.
He would have known that. The man break the windows like he went over there and did to cover that shit up. He saw 4 people though. So you know what 4 did.
Well, she got shot in her neck and shit. She recovering now. I mean, she got shot in her face. She suffered 2 fractured bones in her neck. She needed surgery, of course, on her neck for sure.
It sounds like some freak accident shit.
Yeah, I looked at who she is on this. This IG, she a bad joint.
Bad and stupid.
Yeah, bad and stupid.
He lucky for her to be still alive, man. She got shot in her face, though. You know what I'm saying? Got shot in her face and broke her neck on this joint. Of course, the bullet broke her neck. But to be alive is, I would love to hear her story, though. The way it went. But the way this fool telling it.
Maybe after her job, get unwired, she be all right.
Yeah, the way this fool telling it. We already know you making a lot of this shit up, boy. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know why. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Real, y'all got something to say about this fool before we leave?
He is the dumbest criminal of the week.
You gotta be. He said criminal. He let his girl get in that joint while he narrated the story. You know what I'm saying? Oh, who do that? You be in that joint shitting on yourself about to die thinking she about to get shot, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Not no, oh baby, you know what? Get my AR, because I don't want you in a shootout. Just shoot it up. Shoot it up? The fuck? Stay in the closet.
And this girl's teeny as shit. She is not gonna handle no damn AR.
That's for sure.
And
That's for that clout. That clout he ain't want, that's what that was for.
This girl's probably like
AR.
I think this girl's like 5'5".
I mean,
this girl is short.
Yeah, she's one of the small young.
And
all that shit probably was new to her.
She is not gonna handle no goddamn AR, no semi-automatic.
No. That shit was new to her anyway. For him to tell her that dumb shit. It just seemed like she was just complicit too. Like, why she just not acting right? Why she just I hear something. I'm jumping in the closet and just letting you talk about dumbass shit. Like, you don't see that. I don't see it in the camera. Like, who was doing that? Like, nigga, are you listening to me? Fuck you, bye. I'm calling the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, what girl will sit there and let you keep saying that and you don't see it when they know it's somebody in the house? You feel me?
That's because he's sitting there telling her that she's being paranoid.
Exactly. But we didn't got to the point where she said.
It get to the point that she's thinking that she is too.
No, it got to the point where she said it got louder. Their voice is louder. Now, what you need more after that, real?
Run, jump, high.
You need nothing else after that. Like, any other girl would have hung this phone up on this clown. We're like, hold up, you're not listening. Bye. You know what I'm saying? 911. Where the fuck y'all at? I got a nigga. And then she had to be quiet too. That's another thing. Can't just be running your mouth real loud. The motherfucker hear you and they come directly there. You know what I'm saying? So she could have easily dialed 911 or got him to dial 911. But either one of them, obviously, according to his story, was thinking about 911 at all. Not even her. She wasn't screaming, nigga, shut the fuck up and call 911. You know what I'm saying?
Or she did, and he ain't telling that part. She's like, babe, I'm scared. Call somebody. Babe, hit the fucking, I'm about to hit the panic button. What are you doing?
That's true.
Saying that?
Because he said he ain't know she hit the panic button.
Yeah, he probably would say, be calm, baby. It's going to be over quick. We're going to smack you around a little bit. That's the call we need.
Well, I'm starting to think, man, something's fishy about that, my nigga.
Motherfuckers wouldn't have said it. They didn't feel it.
Huh?
Motherfuckers wouldn't have said it if they ain't feel it. So everybody thinking it. The motherfucker saying it too. You don't sound true from the heart. All that crying and shit, we all see through that. That's fake. You don't give a fuck about shorty.
Yeah, you
did. The first thing would have been like, yo, look, feds is coming, babe. I called him. I told him who I am. They coming expedition. Also, my man coming after that. You can say all that dumb shit afterwards.
Yeah, that man shit was crazy.
And I tell them they need to move fast. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be on the phone with the police, not her.
Yeah,
like, come the fuck on. We are.
Hang up. Hide, babe. Hide to your best of your ability.
That's it. And be the fuck quiet.
Yeah.
Not talk to me and I'm rapping to you all loud. My man talking in the background. Mm-hmm. How you hiding like that? Yeah. So that's why that sounds dumb, real. Yeah. We having a full-blown conversation, but you hiding? And we FaceTime. So I'm screaming out, babe, get the AR. Really though? Is this really happening though, real? It's just hard for me to get it, Jay. It's hard for me to picture that. Or it might be just me. You know what I'm saying? Might be just me. But another crazy ass thing happened on the motherfucking weekend. And we all know Alec Baldwin, right? Mm-hmm. He play he be playing Trump. The nigga that played Trump on Saturday Night Live. They playing a lot of
Baldwins, you know that, right?
Huh? It's a couple of
them. He said it's a couple of them.
It's a lot of them.
I think the other ones are kind of, I think he's the oldest one, come to think of it. I think the rest of them are younger, right?
Alec Baldwin, the one that played Trump on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And one of them played. One of them played something else.
Yeah, this one was born in 58. I think this one the oldest. Nah, you're right, because the father was actually too, right? I think the father was too, yeah, and the brothers. But I think he was the biggest one. He was the biggest star of all of them, right? Alec Baldwin. Because they got him as an actor, writer, and comedian.
You got William Stevens, Alec, Daniel.
Yeah, but they younger than him, right? I think he's the oldest. Now, Kate, he's still with Kim Basinger? Nah, they got divorced, right?
Yeah, so you know,
that was a long time ago, yeah.
That's like entanglements.
Yeah, they love entanglements. You know what I'm saying? That, but right now he producing and writing a movie and shit, a Western movie or some shit, right? And in the movie they had the little prop guns and shit. Yeah. But somebody put a live round in it, and this nigga murdered him. This Alec Baldwin, man. This last week he shot the camera lady and the camera assistant man. He's still in the hospital, but the camera lady died. Mm. So right now, Obama, I don't know. I don't think they locked him up. But it was his movie. He produced it. He was the main star of the movie. You know what I'm saying? And so the pop gun.
I think somebody tried to get him. Somebody tried to snuck somebody out.
That's crazy though. And
they did that back in the day with my man Lee.
Bruce Lee's son.
Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee.
He got shot by one. Posting a fake gun. It was live round in that motherfucker.
They put it was a 38 too of all guns.
Same thing.
Put a hole in his ass.
I don't know. With that happen, I don't know who you blame on that. Like, why was it a live round in it?
Nobody arrested. Nobody gone to court.
This is a major star, right? This ain't no average person. Where he was producing and acting in this movie. And he got blood on his body. He got a picture with blood from the person that's on his stomach and shit. He actually murdered a person, Slim.
Somebody tried to be snuffed out.
No, somebody said him up.
Think so? It's like, why is it a live round in there?
I'm about to say, so
they even try to set him up, or they try to kill him.
No, first you go to the person who gave him the prop gun, or set it up with the prop gun.
Yeah.
That's the first person. Now they had control of it before he had it, so they did it. They can go from there. I mean, if they really look into it, you gonna find out who did it and why.
Wow, this is some crazy shit, man.
Somebody had to get the live ammunition. So whoever got that live ammunition, the trail gonna lead somewhere.
What's the point of? I don't know. I think they use live. What's the point of live ammunition any fucking way? What is the point of it? I think they still be having it. A lot of people do it. Directors do it, I think. But I don't see what is that point of that. I will never know. There's nothing but just being dangerous for real, because you're not really shooting people on the movie. So what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? But we have to find out why I was around in this joint. And then by him being an actor, the producer, and everything else, he should know why the fuck there's a live round in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think? Did somebody get locked up or something like that?
No, because
I'm reading this now.
he won't know.
He will.
He wouldn't know. So as I said, now if somewhere along he had the prop gun and he had changed the ammunition, then they might say that. But if you about to do the scene and somebody hand you the gun, and you go do the scene and that motherfucker loaded, then that's not.
Damn.
So now we got to question everybody at the set. But I think that was probably the goal of whoever set them up to ship the production.
And yeah, I'm reading this. It said everybody's on investigation.
Yeah, this shit. You don't know who. I mean, he won't got to hold a smoking gun. Somebody had to make it smoking.
This is tough. This is some tough shit right here.
That's why I say acting scenes with the gun and shit. You're gonna do a test run, then shoot that motherfucker. Make sure ain't no bullets in there.
Yeah, you can easily set somebody up like that because everybody gonna be casual, not thinking that's gonna shoot nobody.
And
you know
he probably trusting. He like, who the fuck would put a real live in me? I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, nobody gonna think of that.
Who's gonna think of that?
Until somebody saying,
Yeah.
"Nigga, you just shot me," or they dead as fuck.
Like,
You be like,
Holly,
"Holy
what
fuck, who
happened?
did that?"
I'm leaking.
Somebody had to put now the person that put a lie around it got
Why
to
was
know.
he shooting at the camera girl? How did she get hit? I'm trying to figure out how that happened too. That's if you want to.
The other one got out of the hospital. She died. She passed away.
I'm like, was he aiming at her, testing the gun, or what happened?
I'm guessing they getting a shot where they looking down the barrel.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get a special thing.
So yeah, so that's not good. It's supposed to be a blank coming out, I guess. And it's not. Once you point that joint at the camera and somebody looking at the camera, they done. Jesus.
I mean, still feel bad.
And then the person probably standing beside him, which was the other person,
Still got that body.
got hit with that joint too.
He said because of that, he canceled other projects. He said, fuck that shit.
Cause y'all can work after that. You're gonna be on edge. You're like, damn, motherfuckers probably put fake guns. Nobody gonna work with you. You're like, man, you can't use no weapons, dog. You gotta have a thriller.
Oh yeah.
We ain't doing no action movies.
Damn, that's a tragic shit though. Cause somebody be at work and you shoot, and they got.
Yeah, you gotta live with that.
It's crazy when you think about it. It's a
I
lot
think
of famous people that's walking around that killed somebody before.
I think he about to retire.
Oh,
I think this is it.
He like Gruden, you know? It's nothing he can do after this. It's like they're on top of the world one day, and the next day it's nothing you can do. Like Gruden woke up one day and there's nothing he can do no more. He can't do all that shit he been doing. He can't do that anymore. This nigga just woke up.
Coaching the WNBA or something.
Nah, he just woke up today. It would be nothing he can do from this point on after shooting somebody like that. I mean, the person is dead, dog.
And now it's under his conscience.
Jeez.
And he said it's under his conscience.
There's no way you can even.
And it's not even his fault.
I know, but it's like you actually hit somebody by a car or something. It's like you feel bad as shit, but there's nothing you could have done. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's tough as fuck. But somebody put a bullet in there. Whoever did that,
It did.
fuck the jury.
We wanted to.
So damn, no more Donald Trump.
Unless they doing a live round blank type shit. I doubt that too, man.
I think they put all live rounds in that junk.
It's like I'm trying to figure out the reason for a live round to be in there at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing scenes where you're pointing at the camera.
somebody fucked up in there. Somebody set him up.
Yeah, somebody set him up. And now that's the issue they want to know. Was it because of money? Because something said? Were they disgruntled? Somebody had to do
That'll
it.
be a
And
crazy
that's
setup.
the whole point. They got to find it out. But that damage is done. He can't work like that.
That's
no
what I'm saying.
matter who did it,
Yeah.
still shot him off. And that family's still hurting.
Tough.
And that's why the movie companies have insurance, but still, how can you work? I don't want to act no more.
That's tough right there, stuff. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Fuck with me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He was in Mexico when this happened.
Damn.
Shooting that
got
movie.
praise. You ain't got to worry about American justice.
Shooting that movie. Oh, y'all.
You dodged all that. The American don't have no jurisdiction down there.
I thought about that, yeah.
Mexican don't care.
And then on the flip side, you don't know how Mexico does that.
They gonna be like, okay.
No, on the flip side, you know who can still be under that, can still snip their nose in there. That's the FBI. The FBI can still snip their nose because
Fella Riley's gonna be like, okay, this us. We think that there was an accident. We're investigating this, and we need you to do your assist. He's gonna give us $2 million to the local Fella Riley Corporation. So we're gonna expunge this. Or the movie company gonna pay it to make it go away. Because it's a bad eye for them too.
yeah,
That's what they got their insurance for.
it's bad for them. It's bad for him. It's bad.
No,
for
it just fucks him mentally up. I don't think he's gonna be.
I don't even think he's gonna fuck with Saturday Night Live either.
Nah.
They done.
I think he done.
They can't shoot for anything. But I don't know, killing
Nah, he.
female
No,
might
I'm
be
saying they not canceling him. You canceling himself.
yeah, he.
Like how you gonna try to act, further your career, and you still got that on your conscience?
I mean, that's happened before, But when it come from you, my mindset be fucked up.
Well, man, when somebody die, it got to be something. You gotta call it something. First degree, it's something murder, right?
No, ain't
So what would they call this?
Manslaughter.
ain't even manslaughter.
It's something gotta happen, but it's Mexico. I don't know what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? He probably came back to America now. So it says, yeah, he in Mexico. Accidentally murdered somebody. We don't know it's an accident anyway, though. We really don't know why. Same thing with that clown ass nigga Hitman. We don't know what's going on. That shit sounds so
I
stupid.
think FBI gonna sniff this shit.
Like, who put the round in there? Let's start from there. Like, who put a live one in there and did it? And who on the set knew that live one was in there? That's all.
Only reason why I think the FBI gonna step in because Alec Baldwin is actually somebody they care about.
It says it could be an
That's true.
involuntary manslaughter,
Yeah,
or it could be a criminal negligence, which doesn't give you that much. It can be deemed as a misdemeanor.
misdemeanor. Yeah.
Dang.
But I was saying,
Kill a motherfucker.
once somebody died, something like that something got to happen. You know what I'm saying? It got to be first degree. It got to be what he just
yeah,
said.
you probably get negligent.
It got to be something.
And pay the family. But the movie company gonna do that no matter what. So she good for her family.
But he said he canceled that project, future project. That's what
We don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Do it no more.
They're not gonna sanction it anyway.
Ain't nobody gonna go to see nothing he do
Yeah.
because he fucked up with that.
The movie company probably said that. You know what, Alec? This fuck.
His insurance, he high. He got high insurance rate, motherfucker.
Yeah, liability.
You're liability, you motherfucker. Shoot,
That's
motherfucker.
it.
Got time for that.
You done.
You shooting people and shit.
But he gonna be. He's saying that he's done anyway. He's saying he's done.
That means mentally fuck.
Yeah, you gotta take a
Fuck.
break. Gotta take a break on some of that shit, man. That shit crazy.
He-
Once you kill a motherfucker, like what the fuck? Like
he
just
was-
like
he gonna take an early retirement.
what's that nigga name that rap? Baby, he killed somebody before.
Baby.
Yeah, in the shop. I mean,
Walmart. It's like
In
famous
North Carolina.
motherfucker out there done killed people
Famous.
before and shit. How can you live life if you know you ended somebody
I'm
like?
self-defense though.
You know what I'm saying?
It came from me.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about no, okay, why you did it, but you know you killed somebody though, right? Like, how do you even live like that?
Okay.
That's just crazy.
You don't swear.
I can't.
Just like Alex Baldwin right now, no, he killed somebody.
Mhm.
Well, we all know it's accident or not, he did. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. What's his name? Baby. He killed somebody in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was about. I forgot what somebody.
gang shit.
But either way, it's somebody dead. You know what I'm saying?
It came out.
It's just crazy. But I got Alex Baldwin. I ain't got him just scot free coming back to America and just living his life again. Something's
Live your life.
gonna happen here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They gotta do something. Like what was that last one you said?
Yeah.
Not manslaughter.
Yeah, negligence.
The negligence joints.
But
Yeah.
they consider that a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it gotta be something like, it's gonna have to be something though. You can't just, somebody can't just die in the world and no consequence at all. It gotta be something.
They're gonna have to find out where that gun come from,
Yeah.
who put them bullets in there.
Who
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
gonna
did
get
that?
the real time.
They gonna get that time.
Yeah, in the way they got it.
He just gonna get negligent. Maybe. I don't even think they probably gonna go that far with him.
You gotta do something, Slim.
Like
Like,
not with him.
like for example, if some kids
They
was,
need to find out who really put them bullets in there for real.
if some kids was to pushing a little kid in the motherfucking pool and wouldn't let him get out and he fucking around and drown. What would you do? That's everybody's fault, right?
The person who owns that property for. Because they insurance.
So you wouldn't blame them kids with not letting them get out or helping them
Yeah,
or
that's
nothing?
murder right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's them, but that's also on you too. Because they own your property. When everything happens on your property, you got to pay insurance for it.
I mean, they could been supervised, but you can't supervise a motherfucker that's dealing with weapons.
That's tough.
Right. There's a prop gun. And
And they don't supposed to kill nobody, yeah.
And who knows until it got to his hand what it was going to do.
You must know Alex too. Alex didn't think the test shot.
I don't get this, man. I hate when something
Now,
always make me be
however-
like something ain't right.
Now, however, the prop gun probably wasn't a prop gun either. It was probably a real gun with real bullets.
Not good either.
A prop gun can be a real gun, but it wasn't supposed to be a loaded gun.
They got that blanks in it.
Yeah, it's supposed to have a fake bullet. So when they say prop gun is probably look real.
Because I know
the
some
old Western gun, but it wasn't supposed to work. It's supposed to pop little pop caps.
Yeah, the little pop caps
Yeah.
with the little fake shit in it. Make it
Not
look
no
like
actual
you got-
heaters coming out of that thing.
So it was a Western, so it was probably one of them old 38s and they long. They spin that shit on.
Yeah, but shouldn't be no heaters coming out of that thing.
Nah.
Tearing your asshole open.
On an accident.
Oh my God, imagine, man. I don't even know play with guns, man. That's why I be telling y'all, man. Guns, man, just the fact of them being around. I mean, when I was little, well, we wasn't little, y'all, like 19, 20. And just before my friends even knew I had pistols. I was one of them niggas that had pistols, wouldn't even take it. You know what I'm saying? So I always would pull them. I always was told, when you pull these out, it's time for some action. You know what I'm saying? time for some action. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But nah. I used to have a motherfucker join my grandma gave me, a Luger Tech 9. It's like one of my first guns and shit. But I always keep it to myself. It was like something my grandma gave me. I would never think about it. You know what I'm saying? It was loaded and everything. And then one day I was thinking, well, me and my man was back there playing the game, and Friday was on and shit. And remember when he come through the window, he was like, he said, man, stop all that shit before I pull out that joint and some shit. He's like, man, you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when he was like, no, that's like you. You don't be having no pistols or nothing like that. And my mom was thinking, you know what I'm saying? I was like, just, I don't know. I was young. I was like, fuck, this is the time I had to show him. I was like, yeah, for real? So I go upstairs and shit. He's still playing the game and shit. I come back down with the joint. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I'm thinking, I'm just going to show him the joint. You know what I'm saying? So I come back to the joint. I was like, yeah, what you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? He looked up and was like, yeah, what you doing, young? He jumped up and shit. It was funny as shit because he jumped all the way up on the motherfucker like this, like it was a mouse on the floor or something. You know? He was in the chair like, young, what you doing?
And then she signed and pointed.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck you doing?
And then the whole time I had hit the joint, I was gonna fake pull the trigger and shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, nah, y'all don't do it. He came and checked the joint. It was a joint in the motherfucking chamber.
Dang.
Right when I was gonna just fake it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And
Because there's always one in there.
it was one in
Always
the chamber.
one in there. Unless you cock it back. It's always one in
If I would pull that trigger, it would have lit his ass completely up. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy, you know. And that I was like early. It was telling me that, nigga, you could have killed this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The urge of that day, you know, I'll be looking at a nigga like, damn. We always talk about that shit, and he's like, nigga, you could kill me that day.
I know. So lesson here, don't act like nothing's inside. Ready to put a hole in the motherfucker?
I was scared as shit that night, young. 'Cause when he grabbed that joint, he was like, yeah, let me see that joint, and cocked that joint, the bullet came out. And we both looked at each other like, he was about to shoot me, young. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, dog, you ain't know that.
It was one in the chamber.
Yeah.
That's because he was young at that time. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit, I got a gun.
Yeah, some of that behind.
Man, I'm just lucky that my second thought was when he said, no, young, no, I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? The way he reacted made me think different. You feel me? Like, I thought I was going to come show him, and he'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me see that joint. You know what I'm saying? But the way he did that remind me that this is a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he ain't want no parts of
Yeah, and he's scared. Yeah, exactly. Nah, that woke me up too, you know?
Because some people are scared of guns.
Because I almost shot that. And if he didn't do that last thing, was like, yeah, hold on, yeah, let me check it. And if he didn't do all that, I was just playing about to be like, cat, you know what I'm saying? That was my mind frame to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I didn't do it, yeah.
That was like my cousin.
And just imagine being locked up for that. Like,
you'd be fucked up.
Exactly, yeah. That's my point.
My cousin
Like, I was just shot my best friend and shit. Like, would I deserve to go to jail?
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? Like,
now you gotta ask yourself that question: did I deserve to actually do that shit?
that's what I said. Do you think he should go to jail for that? This is about to, yeah.
It's his responsibility.
Oh, no, man, this was tough.
But I have to give him a pass on this one because
No jail time.
He don't get no jail time, but
he already fucked up and he's canceling future projects.
Well, that shit was in Mexico, so it's hard for us to even predict how that's gonna go. Yeah,
it's hard for him. I feel bad for him though because it wasn't even his fault.
We can't even picture him doing
the shit came out his hand, but it wasn't even his fault.
What's that nigga name? He can't do Trump no more. None of that. Dang.
I don't think he gonna say fuck acting.
I don't know. He might be McCain. McCain shot him.
They said McCain. He definitely can't do Trump no more. That's over.
McCain don't give a fuck. He started shooting rabbits. And he shot that motherfucker right.
Jim Carrey did a good job with when he did what you call Biden. he kept on this.
He did. It was all right, yeah. But like you said, the murder in Mexico is different from here, so we don't know how that's gonna go. But it was. Do we call that murder?
Involuntary
manslaughter.
Yeah. He gonna get that.
And negligence. In his case, he's gonna get negligence.
I think so, yeah.
But
that's tough. That's tough. Story. That's tough, dog. That's one of the biggest stars out here. Yeah? Well, he at the top of the tier for sure. And damn, Slim.
It just come tumbling down just that fast. So I wanted to. I know them people at Saturday Night Live like, yeah, all right, man.
Damn.
You
like, yeah.
Can't do Donald Trump no more.
No. Nah. No more screenplay for you, player.
That's it.
That's a done deal.
I think that's it. I think if I let's put myself in his shoes.
I'm surprised that happened, though. That's fucked up.
I put myself in his shoes and I did some shit like that. I think my acting career would be over too. Because if I go on set, I'd be thinking anything is a fucking gun. Anything got a bullet in it. I'm gonna have to
be running around checking everything.
Checking shit, making sure you ain't trying to shoot me.
Damn.
Because who knows if that bullet was for him? Who knows? That's like a loose prop gun with loaded real bullets in it. It could have shot. It shot the people, but it could have shot him. Who knows? Anybody could have had that gun.
Yeah, that's true too.
And he probably thinking that too. What if that shit was for me too?
Well, yeah. Unless that was the gun especially for him. He was a star of the show. Like Long Ranger gun is his gun. You know? Everybody ain't using that motherfucking gun. Unless y'all know who Long Ranger is. That's before y'all talk.
Yeah, that was
one of the first motherfuckers I used to like that about, man. With the Indian dude. That joint was all right.
Long Ranger and Tonto?
Long Ranger, yeah. I don't remember Tonto talking too much.
Why didn't say nothing?
No, he didn't say nothing. He just
yeah.
Well.
All those joints was lame. The white man
Yes.
jump off or something and beat up everybody and shit. It's
Why
like
don't you know that?
lame as fuck.
Can't watch that name.
Yeah. But when you look at it like Zorro, all that shit, I used to like Zorro though. But that shit
Like
like
the old James Bond movies.
I ain't like James
James.
Bond.
That joint was dumb as shit.
I don't like James Bond. I think I mean out of all the movies, I like two of them though. I don't like James Bond in general. You know what I'm saying? I like the joint with main man got the tattoos on his neck back here. God dang, I think he on the game too. Hitman.
Hitman.
You ain't never watched that before?
No.
For real? Gotta watch
I
that.
watched Dr. No. And,
You never seen Hitman?
Mm-hmm.
Hitman 1 and 2. Well, one vicious. And they just run around hacking joints, boy. Vicious ass joint right there, man. You gotta watch that one. There's another joint like that too, man. I used to watch those genre joints all the time. They're my favorite joints. I think you said nah.
No.
They're my favorite joints.
Cheese.
That's my shit.
Barcode shit.
Who?
Hitman barcodes.
Oh yeah.
You don't stress it.
That was before my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That. That was long before my time and shit.
Mhm.
This is where we coming up on our second year anniversary though. You know what I'm saying, dog? November 11th. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 years. You know? I just care about everybody tuning in right now. We appreciate everybody that been following us since the beginning of this journey. You know what I'm saying? We on Facebook, Instagram. We all over the place. You know, follow, especially on Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? That's where we interact with y'all. You know, Instagram. You catch the clips on Instagram too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all new followers on Facebook group. We see y'all.
That's what's up. You know? Trying to get that thing to 100. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all come on over to YouTube and get us to 100 over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, that will help. We know the what's the RJ his trial is going on now. The white boys are killed. Main man that was jogging and shit.
Yeah. Vigilante justice.
You seen it?
No.
I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I'm opera.
Yeah. It's funny because, like I was telling you, I'll be watching interrogations and shit, the live joints that we having on and shit. And their joint came up, right? And it's funny, y'all. Now, hearing about the story about when you see the video, the niggas shooting them with the shotgun and shit, right? And then actually seeing it on camera, live, while they, you know what I'm saying, while it was happening. It's some wild shit, you know. Because from the beginning of this shit, all right, first of all, we know there's some old country hick town, you know, first of all. And him running through that joint was a bad idea at first, right? But the father and son, I watched this whole motherfucking, I watched like a 2 hours worth of video where they chasing the main man and the dude that's chasing them with them is recording everything, right? But the police don't know this. It's watching this shit, man, made me so mad, dog. Before we got to the fact that he was shot by white dudes, right? They get there, the police get there. Now, the camera's running because they showing the police body camera, right? He gets out the car. This Ahmaud Arbery joint. I never seen this before. I never knew what really happened, and I never looked at it into that deep. You feel me? So it's one fat white dude and his son. It's like country type. They real country. Got the beds and all that. Pickup trucks. They live in Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. So they've been calling the police because people have been breaking into this. What he say? People been breaking into their houses, right? And he seen a black guy going to the building the other day. Now the building is not nobody live there. Nothing. It's somebody making it. They about to build it, right? There's nothing there. It's like a structure, like the bones of a house and shit, right? So a lot of people walks in there and look at it and shit, but he particularly pointed out main man, right? Now, after he shot him is when the camera stopped because the police come up. They're showing his camera, right? He already landed on the ground. Police come up. The first thing they do is ask him, Dog. All right. I already knew this was a bunch of bullshit from the beginning, right? The nigga land on the ground. He's still kind of breathing. I can hear it. Because you know how when somebody is making their little noises? They still talking over top of him. The two white dudes, the police officer just pulled up, right? And they only describe him as the black guy. Just how they talking, Slim. They said the black guy at least 30 times in their conversations, right? Yeah. So the police officer was, okay, what happened then? The black guy came around there? That's how they kept saying. So dude was like, oh, yeah. Then the black guy was ran around there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Police officer, black guy did this? Yeah, yeah. Oh, then the black guy did that. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? They kept on saying black guy, the black guy, the black guy, right? So the police officer, meanwhile,
really say the nigga.
Meanwhile, he's still laying there, real. Right? He's still laying there. They just shot him with a shotgun.
Oh, no.
The dude that the police talking to, blood is on his arm, on his both arms, on his face. He got blood everywhere. Think about that. It's a white man with blood. You can't even see his skin no more. He got blood everywhere, dog. Talking to the police, talking about, so I had to do it. I had to do it. That's when the police get out the car. I just had to do it. He said, calm down, calm down, calm down. What you had to do? Meanwhile, man still laying there. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he's not breathing no more at all. It's over now. So he's still saying, okay, what happened? What happened? Then the white dude put his glove. I think he's still breathing. Go ahead, tell me what happened. Like that. It's happening like this, bro. I think he's still breathing. Let me just see what's going on. Then tell me what happened. He's like, yeah, this nigga full of blood now. Blood everywhere. His father full of blood. Nobody handcuffed. Nothing. They still talking to him. Hey, what happened again? Yeah. So we was driving down here, and then he jumped out. I had to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you had to do what you had to do. A white lady get out. You need some water? You need some water? Hey, anybody got water over there? Bring some water for him. He needs some water. Hey, you want to wipe this stuff off? You want to get this blood off you? You want to get the blood off you? So I guess somebody higher than her came was like, oh, he can't take the blood off him. You know what I'm saying? You can't wipe the blood off him. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's the lady that got charged for.
No, it's the DA.
She got charged for. I read it today for the evidence.
Obstruction of justice.
Obstruction of justice.
No. It was so much going on this one video. It was crazy. All right.
When they saw the video, that she was obstruction of justice.
That's true, because that's what they did.
The police officer obstruction of justice.
The dude that was right behind them when they shot him, he was behind him recording everything. That's the recording that everybody get to see. He was recording that. The police pulled him over and was like, hey, dog, you seen what happened? We don't know what happened. You know what happened? He's like, yeah, I was involved. Okay, so far, they didn't know he was involved, right? He's like, oh, you was? All right, what do you mean? He's like, I was following them the whole time. I recorded. No, he ain't say recorded. I followed him the whole time, right? So they talked a little bit. He's like, okay, so what happened? He was another one, the black guy. The black guy did this. The black guy did that. The black guy did this? Yeah, the black guy did that. That's they whole conversation was the black guy. You know what I'm saying? Period. Was making it clear that the black guy was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But then the police officer, it was a female police officer first. She come around and talked to the dude and was like, hey, I wish we could have had some type of video of this. Man said, I did record it. Now, up until then, the other guy that was talking to him never asked him none of that, right? Talking to him for 20 minutes. Remember, man still laying here. No ambulance came yet. Picture this, dog. Picture this. Picture that for a minute. It's no ambulance there yet. We still having conversations with people that just killed this person. Nobody got cuffs on. Nobody's being interrogated. Nobody's being read their rights. Everybody got blood on them. It's the amazingest thing I ever seen, dog.
That's because that's something that they comfortable doing.
Nah, it's nobody can be comfortable with.
They're comfortable with shooting black people.
Nah, instead of trying to get to the bottom of it, like you said, you gotta restrain the person. You use deadly force, so we gotta put the cuffs on you for our protection.
Yeah,
they
that's
don't see that.
going on. Yeah,
They don't see that because that's their own kind.
Yeah.
they had just shot this nigga with a shotgun
But that's what I'm saying.
3 times.
That's what I'm saying. They don't see their own kind as
Oh, you had to do it. The first time wasn't enough. You had to shoot 3 times.
They telling the police officer that he's a robber running through our neighborhood, and I had to shoot him. So to them, the police officers are really engaging them like this. Like, damn, y'all had to do what y'all had to do. They actually said that, real. Lady walks up and say, y'all had to do what y'all had to do. Let me get the video off your joint. They try and get the video off his phone. It's too big, right? So man trying to chop it down in 20 seconds and all that shit, right? They take the phone and told, hey, just go ahead. We'll call you later. Give him the phone back, right? It's like, look, you know what? If we need it, we'll just call you later. Like, what? He got the video on his phone. It's a nigga dead. Literal nigga.
That's why.
Dead.
That's why all those officers and that lady got instruction of
Yeah,
justice.
he's gonna get everybody.
You supposed to take this phone.
And that's why the FBI just stepped in.
The lady comes up. She said, can I see?
So that means civil rights has been violated as well.
It done turned into a can I see thing. They just want to see the video. You feel me? Like, I'm looking at this shit like, dog.
Okay.
Do y'all know that nigga still in there?
It's a lot of things going on with this. It's obstruction of justice.
Oh my God.
You got murder. You got murder charge. You got homicide going on right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if that white boy.
Then you got structured justice. You got murder. Then you got motherfucking situation where people is not caring about the shit. So that's another charge.
The case got so many angles to it. It screams Bubba fucks small town, right? These three people, one of them used to be the police officer, worked with it in the police department. The other one is dealing with a DA. So the one who recorded everything is dealing with DA. The one that shot him, son, they was in the police force, right? So they shoot him. He calls the DA, bitch. No police. They didn't call police, right? None of them called the police. He calls her to ask her what to do.
That's destruction.
This is what he do in the truck while the main man is dead, dead. Now, in the video, it's obvious the main man was jogging.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? It was just real clear. It was clear that he didn't know what these white boys was doing. You know what I'm saying?
It's no attention.
Like, he running to the car, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So he runs around it. Like you would normally do, like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Let me go around. You know what I'm saying? So he go around. The nigga goes around with the shotgun and meets him off over there. So now you thinking, okay, what the fuck are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? He's standing on top of the truck with a shotgun. You got a shotgun now in my face, right? What's happening? I'm just jogging, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now he got the gun in main man's face as he came around the other side of the car.
Now the other part,
a shotgun.
The other part I've heard is that while they doing this, they call him a nigga.
I ain't hear.
I ain't
hear.
I heard that they called him nigga throughout the video. Not sure if that was true.
I heard him say "fuck that nigga" at the end of the joint after he was dead.
There you go. I thought it was something.
But
like
all
that.
through the joint, they were saying nigga.
I thought that was it.
But he was dead on the ground after he shot him that third time. I think his father said something, and he was like, "Fuck that nigga."
See,
now that was it.
Yeah, I
but
knew that was in there.
But you can see as you jogging, is a car in front of you. You're just gonna go around it because it's just in the fucking way, right? But you're not expecting the person to jump out and cut you off with a shotgun because now you don't know what the fuck going on there. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So now you feel threatened. Of course, you're gonna feel threatened now. You don't know what's going on. Nigga cut you off with a shotgun. So he grabs the gun like that. Now they rushing with it. The father jumps off the back of the truck. They in the pickup. Then they still rushing with it. The father telling them to shoot him or some shit. They're rushing and rushing. Then you hear the joint say boom. I think that joint hit him in his chest or something. But he was still trying to get the gun away from him. From the white boy after he got shot. So at the time, I think he hit him with the elbow now and trying to get the gun off the white boy. And then another shot go off. This joint hit his chest and the blood hit the motherfucker's the lens on the motherfucking camera. So when that blood hit the joint, he still fought a little bit. Then he got it looked like he got woozy or something.
He tried to run.
Then he tried to run after that and just dropped.
And he just dropped.
So then when he dropped, that's when the white boy said, "Fuck that nigga," like that.
I knew I heard that.
Man recorded everything. Now you gotta remember, if this nigga never recorded this, I swear to God, nobody would know about this nigga dying there, dog. I swear to God. You could tell the way this whole scene went down, the way the police officers came up there and didn't give a fuck about nothing. They didn't handcuff nobody. It was like 30 minutes later, I think somebody came later. It was above everybody or somewhere. And started saying, like, what the fuck? Close that up. You know what I'm saying? Put the tape up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Main man over there, bring him over here. Put some on him. They got to get cuffed up. The lady was getting out, asking this nigga, do he want to go in the house and change his clothes?
Obstruction of justice.
She gonna get thrown on the bill.
And she was the sergeant before somebody came on top of her, right? Now, when somebody came on top of her and told her he can't do all that, right?
She got about 5 counts of
That
obstruction
was
of justice.
main man started saying, hey, look, the lady told me I can do it. He's like, nah, you can't do that. She came around and was like, look, he over top of me, so you can't wipe it off. She wanted him to go in the house, change his clothes, and clean the blood off.
That's evidence.
Like go in the house, get cleaned up.
That's
What?
That's 3 counts right there.
This Negro still there laying there dead. These couldn't have been 2 black dudes and a white person laying there. It's our conversation. It couldn't happen like this because when you came up, we had been all restrained from the beginning.
Or shot.
I was about to say it was shot shooting.
Shot to. But we've definitely been in cuffs. Right when they pull up.
No.
Unless you fought.
We definitely be shot.
Once you pull up, there's no asking you what happened. You cuss first. If you fight these cuffs, then hot was in your ass. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear none of that. These white boys not only got to sit down and tell a story, right? They were sitting there with blood on them, you know? The nigga dead. And they literally walked up like it was nothing. I think everybody should get locked. I mean, fired
right.
That was on this scene because they didn't secure the scene. They didn't secure them two. That was full of blood. The guy that was telling the story had the camera, the shit on his phone. They told him to just keep that and go home. We'll call you later. Like, what the fuck?
They didn't care about what happened with the
It
black
wasn't
guy.
really nothing about him they cared about.
They didn't care about what happened to the black guy. All they know is that the black guy did.
The black guy wasn't supposed to be fucking here, and he had to do what he had to do.
And he had to do what he had. It's more like, I'm glad you got rid of him. It was more than, I'm glad you got rid of him.
The key thing they kept saying.
One less nigga we have to worry about.
The key thing he kept saying.
That's one less nigga that we have to worry about, though.
That's all he kept saying the whole time was, see, first of all, the DA broad that's down in there just messing with the dude that took the video. That's why he trying to get off. He think he want to get off, right? But I don't think none of them gonna get away.
They all pleaded not guilty.
Yeah, because even though you just recorded, you blocked them off too, Negro. Because he was trying to get away from these clowns. Like I told you, he blocked them off, but you blocked them off from this end. You know what I'm saying?
Now you got him.
So you're a part of that shit, motherfucker.
And not only that, he got guns pointed to him.
So when you block him off, he goes back to these clowns again and try to run around them. And then the main man come around with the shotgun in front of him. Wrestling with that joint, take 3 shots, young. I was surprised he was still standing with that last one. I think a drilling had him standing up.
Yeah, the drilling.
Because he was just trying to fight him off. But that last one, man, there's no way you keep taking shotgun shots to the chest, my nigga.
That's 3 holes. That's 3 holes. I'm talking about nice.
But that last one, the shit spread on the blood, spread on the camera.
When you get a gun, when you have a shotgun, it's 2 jumps. It's blanks, it's pinks, and you got buckshots. They hit his ass with buckshots.
It's crazy. Her name, well, this is former Glenn County District Attorney, Jackie Johnson. She's 50 years old. She is in a relationship with the guy that filmed it, or the father. She in a relationship with one of them. No, the father. The father called her when he shot him. Now, while he was laying there, see, again, they could have saved this nigga too, man. Yeah. So he called the district attorney, didn't call the ambulance. The police finally come. They didn't call the ambulance. So all this time go past. Of course he did now. You know what I'm saying?
That's because the thoughts in their head when they got there
was
like,
the
one less nigga to worry about.
No,
and then
you gotta cover this up. That's what they came.
No, I need to hear this white man's story. The white man telling me that this black man came in his neighborhood and He had to get him the hell out of here.
So robbery wants you to kill me?
If you black.
No, I'm just saying in general. So you a cop. Robbery wants to kill him, and when it's not armed or at you, man, it's obvious this man was jogging.
Shit, minding your business.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
true.
true.
Get shot.
I was like, why they ain't wait for you to come? So you could have did the deed.
But see, they're saying she obstructed justice because he called her as they was doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, her as attorney has an obligation, right?
Yeah.
You can't just hold that information. He just killed somebody, right? What she did was knowing, first of all, she can't take the case first. We know that. She passed it to somebody else.
A good friend.
Now you get it?
The good friend.
So that's obstruction of justice as far as they're concerned because you know the evidence. He called you. You part of this case now.
Yeah, you got to testify.
Exactly.
And
That's
you
right.
can't lie.
You're part of this deal.
And you
So
can't lie.
they locked her up for the obstruction of justice and violating her oath. So she got locked up for that. $10,000 bond.
So only 10.
On 10.
I'm about to say, you get caught with some yayo, it's 75.
No bullshit.
First time offense is
Her
75.
name Jackie Johnson. Now, I guess she was gonna try to get this nigga off some kind of way, or tell him what exactly to do to get off. I think that's what he wanted when he called her, because what he said to her on the phone was, we just shot somebody. I'm gonna need your help on telling us what to do next. So that's just obstruction of justice because she then goes and get another lawyer, so she won't be, you know what I'm saying, in that joint because she can't do the case. So she go get somebody else. Which you can't do that.
But she also told them to switch their clothes and wash the blood off. That's another count of obstruction of justice. They should have added.
Yeah.
They should just add that shit up.
No. The police officer on the scene told them to do that because the whole police officers was willy-nilly with it. They
all know each other. They see him at the hold down.
They was like, man, get him cleaned up, man. Hey, you okay? You need some water. It was like that type shit. And to us, like, if a black man was to pull up and see the black, his feelings wouldn't be like what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, is he call out? Like, what are we doing? Yeah. That wasn't with them. It's like, hey, you okay? No. Okay, tell me again. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
so your son finally popped his cherry, huh?
Oh, you
killed the Negro, huh? Now you're part of the crew.
You know?
Hey, by the way, do you want some cookies? You want some milk? You want to take your Burger King? It's on me. One less nigga we have to worry about. He's dead. Hey, if you find some more niggas like this, shoot them dead. Don't say nothing, just shoot. We'll come up, we'll scrape them up. Okay? Don't even worry about it. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna straighten this out.
I don't know. Shorty's gonna try to fix it up.
Yeah, she's going to.
I think
now she's gonna do a good 20.
Yeah.
Fair time.
They was gonna get away with this, bro.
Yeah, they were.
I think I'll be honest with you, the nigga that had the video, I think they should let him go. I know he's a part of it. I know he probably helped chase him.
No, you got to do that misdemeanor shit.
He got to do that.
You got that negligence.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, it'll be nothing going on if he ain't record that shit.
Nah, he recorded.
And not only just record, tell the police you recorded. Nobody asked him about. He could have got away with that complete scot-free. Like nobody on earth knew he recorded anything.
Now he gonna be a part of the case.
You got to be.
And now his recording is what America seen. You know they were gonna show the body cams. You see what I'm saying?
There ain't no body cam.
And plus the body cams was way after the fact. You know? Man was recording while they was chasing Man. He was still alive. He recorded that.
At least they could go to court outside of homegirl.
But what he going to jail for is, like I told y'all, he blocked them in too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He's accessory.
He's accessory to
but
shit.
Again, I would have to be lenient to him because it would be no case if he didn't give us this tape. If he never said he had it, I don't know what it would be.
I'm getting 15, you're going to do 5. That's what you're telling me.
Basically saying that since
it's automatic.
Not saying he copped the plea, but since he, have the video, he did help, but he had the video to help
to get these motherfuckers.
get these motherfuckers.
They was gonna get away with it, dog. They shot this nigga.
They shot him like he
Damn.
was an animal.
Damn.
It was cool, man.
Like if that's your child, like the mother came on TV, like you could just look at her like, just imagine you seen your son jogging. You know he jog a lot. He mind his business. You know what I'm saying?
We who right?
And all of a sudden they just jumping off pickups like we in 1916 and shit. And they the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we who right?
And like, what you doing around here, nigga? Get over here, no. The nigga the whole time ain't paying no attention, just jogging and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who's of color who works around that situation, whether it be at the jail, any place, niggas gotta go.
Damn.
They be on. I'm like, all right, bro, you gonna poison this motherfucker? You right here gonna go do this, and we gonna get this motherfucker. But he ain't living. There's no way, dog.
Damn. You know he would got away with it because there's too many connections. He was an ex-police officer. The video nigga video and this shit fuck with the DA. Like they was getting off on this shit. They was gonna tell him, hey man, the son just relax. Even though you got blood all on you, we're gonna get you out of this. You know what I'm saying now? Just imagine what we tell a nigga, hey, I know you got blood all on you though. We're gonna get you out of this. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck. They just gonna get him out of that shit. If y'all watch that, I want y'all to watch that one day, yeah. Because he got blood on every part of his body. And for him to be standing in the middle street talking police.
What part of Georgia that is, they're gonna have us all down.
His face too. Everything just covered with blood.
That whole city got burned.
Covered with blood. It's amazing, yeah. Yeah. But by me watching that joint, watching them in that situation, it just
open your eyes up.
Man, you look at these niggas like, what the fuck? Because when you look at listen to the case before, I didn't get into the details of what was happening. You know what I'm saying? When I got into the details, like, what the fuck? Like a nigga literally just minding their business completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just some fucked up shit, son.
Oblivious to them.
Yeah, just literally not thinking.
Because they following him. And
The whole time, yeah.
He not thinking nobody following.
It's not registering that you's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It never registered to him with that. You know what I'm saying? Even when he ran around the truck, never registered. Like, I just gotta get away from these motherfuckers crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not they gonna kill me type shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Once he put that shotgun on, the reaction was, I might have done what he did. You gotta rush him. Like, I don't know if he about to shoot me or not. You know what I'm saying?
No dialogue. Like, what the fuck you got that for?
Yeah, because I'm jogging mind my business. He jumping from me with a shotgun. I'm gonna grab it like, oh, what the fuck? That's what happened. Really,
I ain't
grab
it from the front. I'm grabbing it from the side.
He grabbed that joint. They started tussling like that. So he said, boo-goo. And then that last one hit him again. I think he tried him with an elbow and he shot him again. 2 shots in the chest. He walked. That was like you said. He walked away and fell.
That buckshots, boy.
What the fuck y'all doing?
They got to go to jail, you know. But I'm gonna swear to God, rail. I just think they're getting off.
Nah, they can't.
Because the camera. I mean, the video is about the only thing that can get them.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I did that.
The only thing about the camera, it don't show. All right, put it like this.
It'll show what happened before.
Exactly.
They even shot.
It's hard to, yeah. All you catching is the chasing them. You don't know why they chasing them. Put it like that. They could say he could have done anything. We don't know what the reason was happening here.
But no matter what he did, it didn't want him to get killed.
True.
So
True.
All that, I don't care. He could have did a horrible hands
Yeah,
crime. No,
remember,
he had no armed weapon.
But you gotta remember, these countries, I mean, these states like that, it's a self-defense, all types of rules out there where you can just use your gun. So when we get to the point where it looks like he was being threatened some kind of way, like it's hard to explain.
But you can't threaten
if
nobody
they saying, if the white motherfuckers say, look.
That's how Trayvon Martin killed
he got away with that shit. If he say, look, we've been scared, right? We've been scared. Our neighborhood, small neighborhood, we've been scared for people broke in. And he come running through the house. And all we did was tell him to stop. And he started wrestling with us. And the gun went off.
Twice.
Yeah.
First time I give you that.
But
then you shot him again?
But see, I can't say.
Ain't no way.
But see, how the fuck could you justify the fact that he comes from point A to point B,
That's
and you following him
all the way around that shit.
all the way
If you
around.
felt that way, you could have just called the local authorities and been done with it.
That's the question they had for them. I forgot what they said. That's the question you're gonna have. Like, you not police. Now, one of them do think they're the police. The father, but he need retired or some shit, or he do part time or some shit like that.
You still think he got pulled?
Exactly. Yeah.
But
that's not enough.
But matching this with
You should call somebody. You don't supposed to chase people. I don't know, man.
I have a problem with this altogether.
I just feel like they're gonna get off in some kind of way. It's just hard for me to see.
It's an issue with this because they got off. Joe Zimmerman, he called the authorities. Still, he was on the phone with the dispatcher. The dispatcher said, "Get the fuck away from him. Stop following him. Stand down. He minded his business." And he said, I gotta go follow him. Then he go follow him and kill him. And then once you get killed him, then he goes and get off.
This is the same thing. White boy was on the phone with the dispatcher. The dispatcher told him, don't chase him.
And he still gets off. And not only he gets off, he taunting the situation.
Don't chase him. And he kept telling the lady, hey, he running down. He running down the street. Whole time he just jogging, right? He running down. He getting out of my sight. She told him, don't chase him, right? He got in the truck. She said, where you at? I'm in my truck behind him. You know what I'm saying? She like, I told you don't chase him, right? Like, what you doing? Like, I see him. He about to get away. Or some shit he was saying on the phone. That's when he get there. And all that happened. Like she said, I told you don't chase these motherfuckers. But like you said, Zimmerman did the same bam ass shit where they calling, giving you a pretext to, hey, I'm trying here. Hey, help. You know what I'm saying? And then they go shoot the motherfucker.
That's when they take matters in their own hands.
Yeah.
But then the system to me basically saying to me, when they get off, it's like, it's just one less nigga you gotta worry about. Then once they go out, down they got it in their mind frame that they gonna get away with another piece of shit. Or they'll just start taunting like Zimmerman doing. Signing autographs with M&Ms in Kansas, Arizona and shit.
No bullshit.
Man, they about to wipe that town from the map. Any black person that live around there or through there, squad and wipe that joint from the square of the earth.
Selling the gun on eBay and shit.
You want to ride? You ride right there. I mean, I'd be set it ablaze. Be nothing left of that motherfucker.
I just think they're gonna have leniency on the dude with the video.
You mean that training for the KKK?
Because it just you wouldn't have none of these motherfuckers. He didn't give you the record. Not just he recorded, he told you. He didn't have to say shit. You didn't even have no idea that.
He had remorse. He just dumb.
He did look like he felt bad on the video.
But
he did feel bad. But
he probably did think that they was going to kill him, actually.
What the fuck
he kept saying that.
Going to do with a shotgun?
He kept saying, I just joined the chase, not thinking they were going to kill anybody. He thought they were chasing a robber in their neighborhood. So he joined that chase. That's what he was saying. And when he got there, that all happened. He wasn't expecting none of that. He started recording it so he can show that it's a person in our neighborhood. That's what he said. So to me, he would have never recorded if he was like those two. He had a mental capacity of them two that they wanted to just kill this Negro. I don't see that with him. He would have never recorded it.
And it's funny that these people keep thinking that black people are robbers. White people rob too. So you shot this.
It's funny
black,
too, yeah.
You shot this black dude, and then what's going to keep happening? Robbery still going on in your neighborhood, and then come to find out, what if it's a white guy? You gonna shoot him? Y'all gonna have this same?
A white guy could have been running down that street and never paid no goddamn attention to him.
That's what I'm saying. Why the black guy got to be gunned down?
But him running,
why he got to be the robber?
It's tough things. Especially everybody you see every day is white. You see this black dude run down there trying to figure out where he coming from. What was happening? You think he stole something because he running. I mean, that's their mentality. You know
they thought he stole something because he's Negro.
Yeah.
It's just stupid that these people stereotype people because of the color of his skin. The Negro buying his fuck. Matter of fact, we take president for example. Obama, 8 years, quiet. You ain't hear Pete. Trump, 4 years. KKK come out woodwork. These people come out woodwork.
KKK.
They coming out with tiki torches. They
Definitely
stop,
tiki torches.
And they trying to go back how it used to be. You know, 1 or 2 people getting hung out in between the time. Charlottesville happened. Chicks getting run over because they defending the democracy. Now he said that they cheating the votes. Now they taking the votes away. It's just fucking crazy how people be thinking that Negroes are criminals, animals, and we ain't got no sense. But it's the people who they kind of is acting like fucking jackasses or assholes. But they look at us like we ain't shit. But my rant with that is because you shoot this black guy down and robbery still happening in the neighborhood. I'm just saying it might still be happening in the neighborhood. I'm sure it has. And come find out it's a white motherfucker. You gonna shoot him? You gonna treat him like how y'all treated it, man? Like, come on, man. Should make it make sense.
That's crazy.
And then white people all the time, they get arrested and want to fight the police, take their guns and shit and try to shoot them. Do black people do that? No, we run because we know we're dead once you pull our asses over. But we ain't gonna do nothing. Like, that's crazy.
Hey. I just think they're getting off, man. I really think.
And then this is the city.
Know, man.
This is Georgia we're talking about.
It just.
Yeah, Atlanta black, Georgia white.
It just seems like it's not gonna happen. There's something fishy gonna happen with it. It's
the suburbs. Yeah, the suburbs are definitely white, and it's a lot of. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fucking celebrities, black celebrities, that lives in Georgia.
And then it's gonna be hard to put
that in Atlanta. They don't live in Georgia. Outside of that,
I'm talking about celebrities.
Yeah, celebrities don't live in Atlanta like that. They live in Atlanta or the outskirts of Atlanta, but they won't go too far out because they
better not.
They know it's white out there. Country white.
Man, well, you ain't probably don't even come back. You know, where you at now? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't. People that be talking about I'm gonna move back to the country. No, that's why.
That's why I tell people. That's why.
That's why they gentrify the neighborhood so you can go back to where you came from, was the country.
Gentrify.
They're gentrifying your ass back to the country because it's cheaper.
A simple dispute can turn into a debt.
Right?
One way or the other. Either I'm gonna defend myself or you gonna catch me slipping.
So, for instance, I live in a building and they come gentrify this shit and have your ass move back into Georgia or North Carolina. I'm not taking that shit. If I'm going out there and I be in a situation that's hard for my ass to cash, trust me, they're gonna bounce my ass. They're gonna bounce my ass worse than fucking basketball in Jordan. Shit. And it's hard. Yeah.
That's tough. Like I said, I don't know, man. I just feel like that's not gonna go right.
I think when the Fed stepped in, they gotta make an example out of this. Like a little small town community, they gotta make an example out of it. And I think anytime there's a small town, they got some Feds.
Me too.
Federal agents.
Me too. Because like, if y'all go back and watch that, it's just the incompetence. It's just like you looking at it like, what the fuck is going on?
Have you ever seen that movie Mississippi Burning?
Yeah.
Watch that shit in school.
Yeah, that's when I watched it. They sent the FBI agents there to try to get some type of time out of it. So they turned it into a civil rights ordeal. That's the same thing with this. This is going to be a civil rights. I think they're going to get off, but I think they're going to hit him with a civil rights joint. They did violate his civil rights like a motherfucker.
There's no way they will. They might not get a harsh penalty. They might don't do your 26 years or something, but they can't. And the lady, the cover up lady, she definitely can't walk.
Oh yeah, you talking about the
hell
DA?
Yeah, she done. She doing some time.
They need to give her like six counts of that federal shit.
She's gonna make that thing slide right through. She wasn't gonna get no charge or nothing. She wanted a quick case, speedy trial, and all that shit. She was gonna be over, Slim. And they was not going to jail for her.
It's self-defense, nigga. Once you shot a motherfucker, they ain't got no weapon. What else you need to do? Shoot him again?
The fact he shot, I think after shooting him twice, then that third one, it's like you
Yeah,
can't explain
yeah,
that many shots.
That's overkill.
Yeah,
No weapon to reduce outside of his hand when you smacking the shit out of you with.
yeah, it was.
Come on, man. You can't use that. So that automatically means y'all ain't getting on.
3 joints is too many.
Now,
But
the
the other
guy,
thing-
he might get a light sentence.
I don't think the father gonna go or the man with the camera. The father was there, but he ain't shooting. The son shot him.
He was an accessory.
Yeah.
You gotta do something.
And then
But one of the camera, man, it's just gonna be hard to lock him up. Boy, he done gave everything.
they gave the KKK shit away. Like when he say "fuck you, nigga," fuck that nigga.
He did say that.
So
He did say that then.
There's a hate crime there. So you gonna do time for that.
Oh no, the son ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm talking about the father. If he said
I just think the father is not gonna get locked up.
yeah, he said that when he said
And the nigga that videoed the shit is not gonna get locked up. I just don't think they're gonna lock up. I think main
I know
man.
that death. I knew they was fucking with my man. I just thought that, you know what I'm saying, they was just bored when they kill that nigga.
Nah, they followed him for the whole time he jogged.
He should play. That's on him too now. I would pay attention to my surroundings. I'd have stopped and like, hold up, man. Y'all niggas still circling me.
No books.
And
Yeah,
now I gotta figure extra strategy.
but see, here's the thing though.
That's probably when they start blocking them off.
He not really tiger still.
Don't matter. You gotta know your surroundings. You gotta like, hold up.
He's not really.
And why was he jogging over there anyway on redneck? I'm not doing that either. I'm jogging around not safe. And that means
And them niggas got
he couldn't have been the only
scared
black person
too.
in there too.
They just got scared just
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
this nigga walking in the damn.
So yeah, that's something fishy about that too.
Literally got scared
And
and
there had to be
chased.
black people around there somewhere. Nobody stepped up. Nobody said nothing.
But
If they ain't had a gun, he probably would have whooped both of their ass.
After that-
Little chubby white dude, he got his ass whooped. Father was older and smaller and chubbier. He got his ass whooped. That just had guns, that's all. It just reminds you of the back in the day, the KKK and all
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
know. And that's why I try to stay away from
It reminds you of that shit like a motherfucker.
That's what happens all the time. The motherfuckers don't want where their animosity comes from. It's from the fact that a lot of people didn't get justice because of shit like that. They were too rich. They were too popular. They were too sexy. Slung too good dick. Any reason for them to fuck with you, they had a reason they were going to do that. And that shit like that happened. The cover up, the sweep under the rug, the getting away with it, the hanging. I can't. Well, I said it's something.
It's gonna be a big thing, but they gonna get. It's something gonna go down, man, where it's gonna be a big march and all that shit, but they gonna be out. These clowns
I'm
gonna get
telling you,
out.
if that happened, they need to burn that town down.
Them
That
clowns
town
gonna
should
get out.
not exist no more.
And I don't know, the son keeps saying self-defense. It's hard for him to say self-defense when he was cutting
Shot
main
3
man
times.
off. And then you cut him off. He was jogging, you jumped in front of him. Like,
Where you defending yourself from? This nigga don't have a weapon. You
Again.
got a whole gun. Why am I scared?
Again, Zimmerman.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I know.
It
They
smells
let
like
him go.
that though to me.
It smells.
It
smells
really
like
do.
Zimmerman.
When you thinking, ain't no way you getting off
Like
that.
when they go to court, you're gonna get off.
They let that nigga. As soon as Zimmerman left court, he should have been dead. Somebody should walk up.
It's hard to understand why that nigga still
I know they
walking.
should have did him like they did Nino Brown.
It's hard to understand why he still walking
I
around.
don't get it, dog. I don't care. One of my family members.
And here's the problem: the government is protected. That's the other part.
Now, but I'm talking about when it first happened, before he had his fame and all that signing shit and all that. I went up to a motherfucking show and shot that motherfucker. That walk.
Them
But
niggas-
not leaving. It could have been me. I ain't crying. I ain't going to a bomb. I ain't doing none of that. I'm like, babe, I ain't see you for a
He
while.
was a special
But
guest.
this is the guy go.
He was a special guest on that news show. RCA.
Yeah.
Oh, that joint.
As Rab said, my rest of my life is dedicated to this nigga not walking this earth again. have him accomplish this.
Now I can't say Fox News ain't touched it on that, but RCN did.
No way he lives. My son dead off of you just being a butt in. Don't not know what's going in. You think I'm gonna let you walk this earth?
It's tough, man.
Ain't no motherfucking tough about it. It's like, okay.
Now I'd be shocked if they do get some time or get found guilty because they all pleaded not guilty, which makes things worse.
Depending on where they do the time at too.
Yeah, it's like
depending what
all the niggas
happens.
feel not guilty though. It's the stupidest thing. Like
they pleaded not
y'all
guilty.
shot this nigga.
The
man.
shit is on video.
Yeah,
The judge can't do it either. They're gonna look at him.
like that don't even make sense.
The judge gonna get looked at if he
But this is gonna be what it
it's already evidenced by the DA. She tainted the whole thing when she tried to cover it up. So some wrong had to be done for her to cover it up. So that self-defense, all that is out the window. If she was covering it up, that means she's so wrong. Therefore, it puts them in the bag. Now, how much wrong they going?
Now
They got her on trial. She going on trial too.
yeah.
Damn.
Now the other thing is
Damn, the DA.
you gonna be
So that already tainted their case. They ain't no way they separating themselves.
That's
the DA.
Yeah, no. When she did what she did, she tainted them. So obviously they did something wrong. If they ain't did nothing wrong, she wouldn't fucking need to cover it up. So that's the defense right there. That's the open and shut. Now, how many years they get? Now that could be whether they hit it with manslaughter or they were defending themselves. They might only do 10.
Now they
Time
don't
suspended, some shit like that.
Now they don't need to do that because, like you said, they keep cutting them off. They chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
But then I keep thinking about Zimmerman.
That's my problem too. It's like, but that is Florida. I mean, they got the same type of shit.
And Zimmerman
Florida is
recorded
right
that.
next to Georgia.
But no, that's different there. It wasn't recorded. So it was Zimmerman word against nobody because Trayvon was dead.
But
And nobody
he was
else
on
was
the-
witnessing.
But
Now it's different. They
That
got
video.
But he was on the phone with dispatch, and she told him to stand down, and he kept.
But again, it don't matter. It's still his word. He could say, "All right, dispatch saying this, but this man walking up on me." So I felt scared.
It's video.
But
saying,
now video showing that it don't work right there.
yeah. Like I said, they would have got away with this if it wasn't no video. They could have said anything.
Well, he didn't show the video.
He was robbing us or some shit.
Yeah.
Them police officers around, they would have went for that.
Yeah.
It was all, they ain't give a fuck.
So yeah, on that you're right. But that's them.
Because right now it smells like, to me, it smells like, well, it's one less nigga we got worried about situation right now.
Like they wanted to kill a nigga. They went around looking for trouble. And they found it. If you go
That's
looking
what
for
I'm
some
saying.
shit, you're gonna find it. And he didn't know we was looking. They was looking for trouble. He didn't pay attention.
Dang.
He's just jogging. He just trying to get his help for him. But y'all know where you jogging at, my brother. We can't be out here looking stupid. It's like you're on Fredericksburg jogging. You don't do that.
You don't go jogging down Lynchburg, Virginia.
You know? That's something we don't do. You know what I'm saying? Lynchburg, Virginia, without an AK.
I wouldn't even show my face in a place like Lynchburg.
That's probably what that shit was. He was jogging in and shit. Like, why you even here?
You go to a
Hopefully
place.
it's justice for him.
If you see
you gonna ride there.
If you see one Confederate flag there, turn your ass right back around.
That's all they
Basically.
That motherfucking race car.
You can see them flags and shit. Yeah, you start feeling uncomfortable. Like,
I already
motherfucker.
You turn your ass right back around.
Can you live next door to somebody with a flag like that?
Fuck no.
That's tough.
Cause I'm gonna come home thinking I'm gonna have to leave and come
That's
home
tough.
thinking
That's
my
tough.
shit about to be on fire.
That's tough.
They wouldn't rent to you. They already know what's up.
That's tough. I remember we used to
Said, hey,
what's that called?
I wouldn't want them to. I'd be like, man, Willis, what the fuck you doing?
I mean, we used to deliver MERS and shit. You used to go out Virginia and all them flags used to be out there.
Yep.
Makes you feel like,
I used to deliver appliances.
they out there. They got them flags all over the place.
Oh yeah, they do. Especially if you go like by Blacksburg, Jamestown, Virginia, shit like
It's out
that.
there.
That's right after like Kings Dominion is the cutoff point for me.
No,
I'm not going
that's
no
too far
further
for me
than
right
that.
there. for real. You heard about those counties that want to leave Maryland and shit, and they want to go to West Virginia. Y'all heard about that?
What? Right there by it. So
There's 3 counties out there that want to leave Maryland. Want to be in
Then
West
we got
Virginia.
Allegheny. Shit. There's some weird ass country we don't know about.
Yeah, Prince William.
Nah, not personally.
I'm surprised. They the ones that got Trump signs on them.
Yeah, they definitely out there.
No, I'm talking about not Prince. What's that?
Prince Frederick.
Prince Frederick. There you go.
They want to go. Hey, that's up to them.
Yeah, take your ass
It makes so bad. West Virginia said they accept them, but what is they Republicans? Let's get out of the way first, right? That's why I be meaning about having Republicans do the silliest shit, though. But it's shit that work. All right, say if they take all that shit to West Virginia, which sounds dumb though, but I think it's somewhere close to West Virginia though. This part of Maryland, you know, Maryland big as shit.
Oh, Cumberland. That's
Places we don't frequent.
a
That's
top
over bridge.
Hagerstown, shit like that.
Uh-huh.
That's the top part of 270 when you go up there and start changing to 81.
That was his name, Garrett and Albany,
Allegheny.
Maryland.
Allegheny, yeah. That's the mountains.
It is. It says it's Mountain State. So what they want to do is be called West Virginia instead of Maryland. It's like, who cares for real? Like,
We want to do that. We do that. Oh man. That little panhandle of Maryland.
I never thought about I can do that. Like just say, like what?
Rezone the fucking country.
But obviously, wherever this is at, it's close to West Virginia. Though. I'm thinking.
It is. But
because Maryland got some places where you can be driving for days. Huh? You're still in Maryland. So I know.
Germantown and shit.
Yeah.
Germantown.
You still in Maryland and shit.
Frederick, Maryland and shit.
So wherever them joints, then you go over the bridge, you still in Maryland. Bay Bridge, you still in Maryland. You driving like a motherfucker. Still in Maryland. Like what the fuck? Fuck out of here. Yeah, Maryland big as shit.
I know about that part of Maryland. When I was young, there used to be a lady out there.
What part? Over the bridge?
Allegheny.
Oh, Allegheny. That's one of the states.
Like
too.
Cumberland, Maryland, something like that.
Way out. That's out there.
Yeah, that's about a good 2.5, 3 hour drive.
Jeez.
I was a kid. We used to go out there. This lady used to have her horses and shit. She had a nice house though. She had acres of land. She had a little barn. She had horses. She had a nice pool.
Damn.
And shit was fun. I wish I was going back out there now, but
you know, go that joint on break.
Her name was Miss Sharon. Cool white lady. We all went out there. It was a barn, little farm and shit. Riding the horses and shit. Shit was fun. Shout out to Miss Sharon.
Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon. That's what's up, though. You go way out somewhere, you'll never forget that shit because it's somewhere different where you always been and shit. Damn.
We went fishing. We did everything.
It's like I remember going to my folks' house. You remember that shit because it's not the city. It's like just some country shit. I remember because mosquitoes was fucking me up.
Yeah, that was the
I
other
remember that shit. I remember that.
Mosquitoes was huge.
Yes, yeah.
Like you could see these mosquitoes.
Yeah. Mosquitoes in your ass out, boy. Damn. Yeah,
That shit was fun.
that's one thing about the country. Mosquitoes ain't no joke, boy. That's for sure.
You was thinking about doing this shit this summer.
Laura,
What?
I was right. I had the L. I had the L right, baby. I knew it was something like that. What you got, Bojack? Whoa!
I know you ain't do that.
Yeah.
Party. That's my shit.
Say what?
Shouts out to everybody that got us 11,000. Appreciate you a whole lot.
Uh-oh. One more time. Say what? Yeah.
Party, party. You don't know about that, right?
party.
Hey, so what's this?
Party.
Sunday.
Party.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
Today's Sunday.
Yeah. Catch you Wednesday. We're 11,100 down plays, 700, well, 173,073 down plays on the podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. Everybody got us to this point. Radical Rail, OnlyFans, Jay. Got some say for me, though?
Oh yeah, stay safe. Halloween coming up. Watch your surroundings. You know?
Vicky got something
Watch
to
your
tell you,
surroundings.
buddies.
Be careful with the candy you eat.
Vicky got something he said he want to tell you. Vicky.
So you keep trying to put needles and shit in there.
Real?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is Halloween.
Get these
Y'all
100
going trick or treat?
What you got, folks?
I used to have candy, but kids don't come home. Last year you brought like candy on the
I got them coming out this year, bro. Remember, last year was fucked up, though.
I just want to make sure I ain't crazy.
I know it was one of those years I had a lot of candy. First year we moved around here, everybody came. After that, they I was thinking they were like kids.
What you got, folks?
How many of us
I think the kids moved out here. You know? It was not me. Grew up and rolled out.
How many of us out there?
Freeze. DC, baby. Hey, check your boys out. Don't forget, this side, there's some videos, too. Check your boys' history out. This side and this side. You know what I'm saying, dog? Freak. They don't know about
Say what?
freak.
We got that selfie screen.
Third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? Check your boys out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Where we get your podcast at, you know what I'm saying? Twitch, Twitter, live screens, we there. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's us. Coming on 2-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got to figure out what we're going to do. 2 years coming up.
And we got
You know what I'm saying, dog? Till then, we out. Don't forget these videos on this side.
And my main man keep the freak. You
You know
grew
what
up
I'm
in
saying,
here.
dog?